Hello, everybody. We're back with more action from the Nova Open here in Washington, D.C. We've got Rebels versus Empire for you. I misreported that it was an Echo-based list. It is actually a Leia Lando IG-11 list, more of a gun line, versus IG-88 Boba Fett triple dewback. So we might see some dewbacks munching up some Rebels.
Should be a banger.
Yeah, this should be a good game. Welcome back, of course, Joe Hicks to the cast.
As the kids would say, thank you, David.
Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. We're here with more action for the Nova Open. And the players are discussing their terrain before they pick who is red and blue.
Okay.
I don't know if the players. We had the players turned down.
We had them turned down. Yeah.
Maybe like area light for that.
So Kevin is from Richmond, Virginia.
Other than that, yeah.
Ethan said he's from North Carolina. I forget what city.
Everything over here is what you see, except
or a town, but
is actually a transponder. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks, man.
Kevin told Ethan that whatever you decide on the terrain, I will agree with. You decide the battlefield.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very generous.
That, and then these two are like area light.
Okay.
I guess, do you want red?
Yeah,
or
Daniel.
blue?
You said you're at 800?
Yeah.
David jumped on that grenade, but it was totally my
as far as
fault.
units?
Yes, sir.
I got Lando with recon.
I reported the wrong list.
Leia
but
with,
we have a really
orders
fun
and
matchup.
vigilance.
So we
IG-11 with bounty programming.
we backed into a
seizing
fun matchup
initiative,
with
two
triple dewbacks into Lando, Leia.
Triple dewback's still a
IG.
pretty strong archetype. You know, they're still very strong. Lots of threat, especially when you got Boba and IG behind them.
And then, what are your battle deck?
So they still haven't decided red and blue because they want to discuss terrain first.
Yep, and they're also looking at each other's battle deck right now to try to figure out who is.
You have the ranged 3 guns on your storms.
And it'll be Kevin with the dewbacks that has the bid. So he'll be deciding.
With an Imperial officer, Dell is on the snows.
Yeah.
And I have a bright red painted lizard, and he's got comms jammer. And the other two have transponders, and they all have endurance.
And they have armor 1.
They all have armor 1.
Yeah.
These are fairly expensive dewbacks with endurance.
All right.
Choosing endurance over tenacity. But a man of culture with 1 comms jammer to mess things up. I like that.
With blue.
Okay.
Do you want this side of the board?
Okay, so
I know I set all my things up. I'll happily pick them up for you.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so Kevin's going to go ahead and take blue player.
But yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the big brain play. You get everything set up so your opponent doesn't want to do what feels bad.
That's the big brain play right there. You claim your board edge early, set up all your crap, and then guilt your opponent.
Yeah,
into not
exactly. Tried and true method.
Oh gosh.
So,
Don't do that on purpose, folks. We don't condone that behavior, but
I think
it is the big brain play.
So there.
Well, I'm blue player. I think they're supposed to face me. So.
Yeah, I play a lot of dewbacks, and sometimes you want to go in turn 1. Sometimes you want to wait till turn 4. That's the patience with the dewbacks is imperative.
Cover.
All right, let's listen to the battle deck here.
War wary. Clear conditions. Limited viz.
Sorry?
Key positions. And intercept. And danger close. What I do? All right, there we go. Oh, you're flipping supply?
Because I forgot my deck upstairs.
It's
I don't
fine.
want to tell you that I have to run upstairs and get some. You know what I mean?
That's funny. Did you?
Yeah.
He eliminated supply drop only because he doesn't have his deck on him.
No.
I just started about a year ago, so
Nice.
yeah.
It makes a big difference,
It
but there are
does.
still things that I'm like,
I'm gonna pass.
okay.
Now let's see where these players end up now. I think it's Reds. I think it's Blue's second elimination.
Lando and IG-11.
Yep.
All right, and Leia.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I'll keep that clear condition, advanced positions, and
Yeah, man, I'm into
sabotage. Yeah.
Sabotage. Okay.
All right, game of sabotage and moisture evaporators.
So we should set them over here, right?
Yeah, so they can see what we ended up
I don't suspect this is going to be
real
a
quick.
cagey sabotage game. I think they're going to be trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm red.
All right, so while they start deploying, to give everyone, I lost my stream here. Everyone their bearings on where we're at. This is round 5 of the Nova Open.
So I'm just going to mark off.
It is 6 rounds cut to top 8.
That's the middle of the map.
Um,
Are you okay with that?
And what it's looking like now with the way the pair downs have worked is maybe 2 4-2s will get in to Sunday.
Oh, man.
Currently on stream, both these players are 3 wins and 1 loss. So these are not 2 undefeated players; they're 1 loss players, but they're still fully within reach of advancing to Sunday. So just wanted to throw that out there. 59 players to start the tournament.
I've met a bunch of those guys
Currently 57 still in today on Saturday.
at Armada tournaments.
Gotcha.
We might have had 1 or 2 more drops this morning, but
That was how I got into. That was the vehicle that started me on the Star Wars path.
Yeah, I started in X-Wing.
That's where most people started.
It was so easy and cheap to
Get in at the
Yeah.
beginning, right?
Yep.
Players
And then my local community
chit-chatting.
just died after COVID. When I started coming back to the store, I was like, well, what are people playing? Legion. I was like, all right. So this year I started playing Legion. And then a good chunk of them stopped playing Legion.
Players chit-chatting. I also got my start in X-Wing for the record. It was super entertaining.
Well, I normally have the cool objectives. But
I got them, if you
I
want
don't
to
know
use
what I
them.
did with them.
So the goal is, of course, spend that money.
There you go.
if you tell the kid happy birthday, his dad
Oh, it's got to be outside of
Oh, all
deployment,
right.
and I think that's the
Awesome.
main thing.
It's beyond range 1, I think. Let's see, it's right here.
I think so. I think that sounds correct.
Yeah, Sabs with Dews, Nate. Obviously the Dews can't tap the moisture evaporators, but what they can do is kill things that are trying to tap it.
Right, and tie them up in melee.
Yeah, and tie them up in melee and a lot So, I think at face value, a lot of people just play Sabs super conservatively, but you can play Sabs very aggressively, and it can be very effective. So, I think the Dewbacks kind of put the eggs in that basket where he's going to be aggressive.
Yeah, this is definitely a threat saturation style of list with the double bounty hunters and 2 potential bounty tokens, and it's going to be into a hero-rich rebel list. So that will be favorable for Kevin.
So, battle of the IGs, 2 bounties on the Empire side, 1 bounty on the Rebel side, right? So, if I'm correct in that, a lot of victory conditions to calculate besides the moisture evaporators.
Some other matchups in this round. We've got Josh from Maryland, goes by Fluffy Saurus. He's on the Discord frequently, goes up against Nick Bodnar. They're both 4-0 going into this round.
All right, so to catch a couple of you guys up that just tuned in, I'll go over it one more time, but 59 players entered, 8 will make the cut. All right, so this is round 5. We'll have one more round 6. 8 of those players will make the cut. There's going to be 1 6-0 potentially, and then there's going to be a plethora of 1 loss, and it should be 5 1 losses.
I believe that's correct.
And a couple 2 losses that will actually get in the way the numbers have worked out.
So it's effectively double elimination, but there's a chance if you still have 2 losses to get into the top 8.
If your top tie breaks, yeah.
Right.
As far as what we have on this game, we have Kevin Connors from Richmond, Virginia versus Ethan King is from North Carolina. Triple dewbacks on Kevin's side with Boba and IG-88. And then Ethan's running Lando, Leia, IG-11 with a couple FDs. Sabotage the moisture evaporators, advanced positions. Both these players are 3-1. So just like David had said with the double elims, they're still totally in the tournament as far as advancing to Sunday if they were to win this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool tables.
Dan, yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, Dan is around here somewhere.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Is he playing X-Wing or Legion?
No, he's playing Legion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the X-Wing kind of died off in Winston.
Yeah. Anyone else from Winston?
No, just the 2 of us from Winston. There's several Raleigh people up here, though.
Right.
Yeah, go Rebels. So we had talked about, we had a really good mix of the top armies in the standings after day 1. But after the first round today, if you look at the standings, it has the cream of the crop of Empire and clones are starting to rise to the top. We have 14 out of the 20 one-loss or better armies are Empire and
or Rebels, yeah.
Yeah, or Empire.
Empire and clones, excuse me.
2 being Rebels, 1 being Shadow, 2, and I think there's 3 CIS. Round out the other 20.
Thank you. Stand on that.
So for the Rebels, it's going to be interesting how the dewbacks interact with the FD cannons. Whether the FD cannons are going to shoot down some dewbacks earlier, if the dewbacks are going to go into melee with the FDs and shut them down.
Yep, and advanced positions can help the FDs, but also helps the dewbacks.
I really like the poker chip. Yeah, and they were like only $30.
And they have barrage generators, so they'll be handing out extra suppression, I believe is what the barrage does, yep.
It's a win-win for me.
How long have you played Legion?
Since about March, April.
Okay.
So red list, blue list is now up to date on the bot. If y'all want to check out what lists are being played, exclamation point blue list, exclamation point red list.
Kevin's list doesn't have a name in Game Uplink, but Ethan named his list with Leia and Lando, Don't Tell Han. So I don't know what he's insinuating, but Han's not going to be happy about what Leia's off doing.
Let's see, those are your snows over there with the Sniper Man. Sniper Man.
Army's starting to get deployed here on advanced positions.
From 1 unit of the snows, right?
So Ethan has this really interesting setup where he's got the Rebel veterans with situational awareness, intel, and HQ uplink. So those are going to be great for initiating some fire supports with his Mark II blasters.
Also, great for order control. If you need an FD cannon to go really early, you can actually coordinate to FDs.
Right. You don't have to coordinate to the blaster trooper, of course. Because emplacement doesn't say blaster trooper, it says emplacement.
You know, especially you got an FD on like 1 wound or something, you just need him to shoot before he dies. That could be the play.
Hopes and dreams. We live on hopes and dreams.
Yep. Hopes and dreams and lots of activations. All right, we'll go right there with that guy.
You don't see IG-11 every day, but if he chooses to bounty the commander, he'd get Pierce 1. If he chooses to bounty one of the 2 operatives, he'd get suppressive on his weapons.
Right, the bounty programming. That is how bounty programming works. With bounty programming, you can get the range 3 gun to Pierce 2 with IG-11.
Which is nasty.
Super nasty if you're using the mechanical carnage card.
I think it was like...
Okay. Yeah, just so I didn't see where it was.
And he has plenty of command card options with what he has.
Yeah, with
and
Lando
he has
and
Lando
88,
contingencies.
Lando and 11, I mean.
Yeah. And Leia has a couple really good ones as well. Her 1 and 2 is pretty decent. '88 is the superior IG. We will find out today on the board.
I kind of agree. 88 is the superior IG just in general. He's just, I think he's a lot easier to use. He has this card that shuts down green tokens when you shoot something. It's really potent.
We'll just go.
If you guys are typing in the bot command and it doesn't show up right away, it's because it's on a cooldown.
What I
just do that to prevent it from
Rebel
spamming the
players,
chat.
though, is they have a lot of synergy between their heroes, so you don't just see.
Yeah.
Like I dig the double bounce.
Yeah, 88 is, I think, a lot more consistent and probably stronger. But the anecdotal results of this game will be able to, IG-11 might be able to claim the crown, at least for a round.
So I'm going to switch over to the side camera so that we can get a look at where these evaporators are. Let me make sure I'm got the right controls activated here. But so I'll focus on the Rebel evaporators first. We've got one right here.
Right? Kind of right in the middle.
Yeah, kind of right in the middle behind
Just
this
right
box barricade there.
Are we gonna put those things
You've got
back?
another evaporator
But just so you know,
here.
these are my battery indicators.
Okay.
Another evaporator here. And then a
Did you
third
move them
evaporator
so
that I
like, it
missed,
couldn't
or fourth
sit on it?
evaporator
'Cause,
that's
like, I
Well,
don't-
it's like an
further
area
back and
terrain, so they
behind
make it
the-
movable so you can.
behind this Geonosian
All right,
spire.
that's
You can
cool,
see
man.
that
Yeah.
there.
All right.
Yeah, these don't block line of sight usually.
The evaporators
When they're
are,
like forestry.
The positioning is kind of mirrored. They both have one behind the large building and one more out in the open.
Okay.
We're still in deployment phase, Daniel. We're still on turn 0.
Hey, welcome, by the way, welcome back Evan Paul and Tom Trotman to the stream. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate it. Thomas Trotman featured on our air back at LSO. Evan Paul also on stream during Worlds.
What's your line of sight with those things?
These things, that's the silhouette. So
Can you just show me like down here where that one shoots?
currently, its arc is that way.
Okay, that's cool, man. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. All right. Just do back. He didn't want to go down.
Dewbacks would get scout from advanced positions.
Absolutely. And a speed 1 move on a dewback is pretty decent.
It's pretty far, yeah.
Dewbacks move, is it 7.5 inches or so?
I think so.
On a speed 2.
On a
I
speed
think it's
2.
7.5.
Yeah, it might be a little bit larger. This is something I should really look up before I cast, but
I'm fairly certain all the dewbacks I played it's 7.5.
I'm sure chat will tell me if I'm wrong or not.
Speed 1 being 5.5.
Speed
Of
1
course,
being-
this is approximate.
All right, speed 2.
I like the purple, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I'm sure our non Imperial system users will report in centimeters.
7.28 on a speed 2. There you
Alright,
go. So
that'll be
about 7
right
and a
there.
quarter.
Can I spur them now? I can't remember.
I don't think you can spur during the. I don't think so.
Can I spur on advanced positions?
No.
Thanks.
No, well, you can spur to give yourself a suppression, but it doesn't affect the speed 1 move.
Got you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, so the Rebels having no bid or the lesser being red player, no, it's not red player. It's actually the bid.
It's actually the bid now.
Yeah, so the Rebels being the higher point army, if nothing were to happen, they're going to win on a tiebreak. But
Right.
I don't suspect the dewbacks and the Empire list is looking to just stay back. So I don't know that it's I think it's going to come down to kill points, if anything.
Well, it's going to be a gauntlet that Kevin will have to run to get his army to engage because he's got 3 melee units on Sabotage Evaporator.
Good point, Paladin. Like the dewbacks they scoot, and they consistently catch opponents off guard with how fast they move, especially if Vader plays New Ways. No Vader in this matchup, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I want to go there or not. Yeah, we'll go right there.
Do you have to bring the 3-pip for IG-11?
Yes.
So that's the only reason I don't run them all the time together.
Same. Lando
I
helps
wanna
with
run
that
them.
with contingencies.
Yeah. That's right. Same way Callus does.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're breaking, I'm fixing, I believe, right?
I am breaking them. You are fixing them. You are correct. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
All right.
So the Dews choosing to hide themselves behind a Geonosian Spire there, trying not to get shot up by FT cannons early in the game.
Have you been to the Nova Open before?
Yeah, I've been for X-Wing a
nice.
couple times.
I miss the dice.
So as long as the dewbacks have heavy cover from the FDs,
I really miss.
they're probably not having to save more than 1 or 2, even on a good shot. Because the armor, what do they have? Impact 2?
Yes.
Oh, Impact 2. So they're going to save 2. They're going to save 2.
Their impact generator and their barrage generators, they're suppressive.
Yeah. And the suppression could hurt, although they do have endurance.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like that treadmill. That really motivated me. I also loved how I would go play Armada at Adepticon, and then I would play Legion, and I would sell maybe my pride support, and it would pay for my flight and help offset my room.
Kevin talking about the life of a tournament grinder.
Oh, yeah.
Getting all those promos and selling them to offset your costs. That's how you do it.
He's just going to move up to behind them.
I know many people who do
and
that
remember,
life.
the bright red
they sell
one.
off their promos
He's the
to support their travel.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm the worst. I
And
just
I'm
hold
sorry
on to
that
mine,
they're
never use them,
Yeah,
put them in a box.
I just give them away for free.
I give them away. Yeah,
yeah.
I do the same.
What's the upgrade on the? Only one of them has a gun.
Only this one has a comms jammer.
Yeah.
Everyone else has the same thing.
Okay.
They
Range
all
for
have endurance.
Yep.
They all have T21s, and the other 2 have transponders.
Gotcha. So they're roughly looking at that before they move. Okay.
Is it on me or you?
It's
you.
on me. I'm just trying to take a look.
You can see on your screen now the 3 dewbacks in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, having to cross that gulf in order to get to the rebel army.
So one thing I love to do with my dewbacks, and it kind of can throw your opponent off sometimes, is I like to line my dewbacks all pointing one direction, because then mentally they're like, okay, you're going to come that way. And then you just reposition and go the other way.
Right.
And so I'm not suggesting that that's what he's doing here, but I like doing that with mine. I think those FDs are just tall enough to see over those large crates. So I believe that FD can shoot right over the top. Don't quote me on that, but I believe they have about a quarter of an inch.
I think he put it there with that in mind.
Yeah.
This idea that it would have heavy cover and can shoot over the top.
Yep. And I'm assuming they called the smaller spires. I know they called the area terrain light cover. I'm not sure how they classified the rest of the spires.
Let's put these guys down.
Rebel veterans with recon intel gaining Scout 2.
You know, the key with dewbacks is to saturate your threats at the same time. So
Right.
he's probably looking for his operatives to also be affecting and shooting things at the same time as the dewbacks are going in. So that way the rebels don't just have one easy, obvious target. Let's blow that up. Let's blow that up. A turn after a turn, because the rebels have a lot of firepower.
Yeah, they do. And the impetus is on the Imperial player to make the moves to attack the opponent. So we've definitely changed now where blue is more of an aggressor.
I'm deployed.
He does need to respect the mobility of Boba, speed 3 with jump.
Absolutely.
Boba could easily scoot back all the way across the board and tap Evaporator himself.
Absolutely. And that's one thing that Boba is really good at is it being just Evaporator spoiler.
As well as 3 bounties on the table, so like the bounties could definitely come into play.
Sliding into home plate and just putting down Evaporator point or, like you said, bounty.
Yeah, the notch silhouette is, my understanding, it's basically the height of the FD dish, and then that applies to the dewbacks. So the dewbacks are going to be taller than what their actual model is. And the dewbacks do have, they're outfitted with the crit guns, the T-21s, just verifying. Yeah, so all 3 have T-21s and endurance. 2 of them have transponders and 1 has a comms jammer. And the bright orange-red one is the one with the comms jammer.
There. You're deployed. Right?
Yeah.
No, it's not. So that good call, Daniel. It's if you have the actual stormtrooper riding it at the normal height that the model is designed at, it's a little bit lower than that stormtrooper, the top of the stormtrooper's head, but it is taller than the dewback's back. It's about 2/3 the way up that rider's body.
All right.
Roughly.
I got Lando left.
I don't think I see riders on any of those dewbacks. They are dewback controlled, making their own decisions. Not sure how they're shooting, but they're doing it.
He's gonna hang out right here. You can't scout into an objective, right? That's what I thought. Yep.
As far as the other heavies, he has Delmico on his snow, and he has two T-21s on his stormtroopers. So definitely not quite as many dice as the Rebels have, but he has some firepower on the Empire side.
So the players declaring their bounties. Looks like a bounty on IG and Lando. And Ethan declaring his
This will
bounty
be my
on
improvised
Imperial
orders.
officer.
Becky.
Yep. Okay.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
All right.
And then these are my comms uplink.
So probably partially because she's easy to kill, but maybe more so for the Pierce effect. A lot of people go for that Pierce effect.
Know that I still have it, and that's everything. All right.
So IG-11 will have Pierce 2 on his range on his range 3 gun.
All right, we're about to enter into turn 1 here. Setup is complete. It is covering fire versus independent programming.
This was an order.
So,
independent dodge.
Have you played against IG much?
I have, but I keep forgetting
Okay.
what the
My
card
2 and
says.
my 1 pip are permanent.
Yep.
So I'm going to get, anytime I get a activation token, I'm going to get an aim.
Yep.
If he doesn't get an activation token, he's going to get a dodge.
Gotcha. Cool beans.
All right. And what does yours do?
Covering fire, 3 cores, and whenever a core shoots, they give somebody a dodge.
All right. Bang, bang.
Yep.
Is that Rebel Squad in contact with Evaporator? I don't think it should be. I don't think you can scout into the objectives anymore.
Nope, that would be illegal as far as whether they're going to... I did not hear them declare either way whether they're touching, so I'm going to assume they know what they're doing and they're not touching it. But we'll find out here soon.
He's going to take an aim.
All right.
Also, they just had Scout 2, so in theory, they couldn't have made it out to it.
And IG gets an aim.
Yep.
And that's it.
You cannot scout into an objective. I think that's why Saint brought it up. They only had Scout 2. The Evaporator would have been placed beyond range 1 of the deployment, and so a move 2 can't get you to the Evaporator regardless. Nothing out here had Scout 3 today.
I'm going to spur him once.
Yep. Take a suppression, get that. Yep.
Okay. Once.
All right, so here he goes with the okay. So David, I think he has telegraphed his play.
Yeah, he's committing hard to the do-back charge here.
If one goes in, they all go in, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Essentially.
Shoot this guy.
Okay.
And so he's like,
No
all right,
aim, I did not
start
pop
shooting my do-back.
transponders.
He's going to lose a do-back.
It's just calculated.
He's going to lose a do-back this turn, most likely.
Yeah,
No sharpshooter.
Something I don't like is that Boba doesn't have his flamer.
Just a plain old dude on the top of the
Yeah,
do-back.
Boba's
And I
flamer for
think
5
with the way
points
the
is some of the best value in
Current,
Legion.
Agreed.
cover
Yeah.
rules are you get heavy cover because you're on that box.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. So you got one.
You got nothing.
David,
just
should
a
I ask him
suppression.
not to use the
Just a
clear dice?
suppression.
Or is that
Clear dice is the thing.
All right.
killing their vibe if I ask him?
I wouldn't bother.
Okay.
We'll just go off the
And he
verbal.
gets 2 suppression now.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
And their courage 2.
I think clear
You
dice
guys have
people on
endurance,
stream are the
too,
worst
so
kind
they
of
don't-
people.
don't
Oh
take
my
too
God.
long
No,
for you to
okay, that's
deactivate.
a little too far.
That's too far. Okay.
All right.
I just let people use their toys. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
going to discard this
Okay.
to give IG-11 an order.
That was mainly a shot at Tyler Carnes, who refuses not to use his clear dice no matter how much.
Okay, so Lando discards
That's right.
ace up his sleeve from contingencies already to give IG an order.
All right, that's cool, dude. I've only played against Lando one other time.
So using the discard effect of ace up his sleeve.
I'm going to go with Lando, or not Lando.
I know Ahsoka's out, and I haven't even looked at her stuff. I have no
Oh, yeah?
idea what she does. I don't even know what Gideon does, and my buddy plays her.
Yeah, we're going to aim. We're going to do our gunslinger shots. We're going to start against IG-88.
Yeah, fuck yeah, shoot him.
We're going to fire support this first shot. We
Yeah,
can
man.
aim.
Oh, wow, he's IG with fire support right here off the bat.
Yeah.
Got 4 from that, and then 2
Yeah,
black
man.
and white. Aim.
He's going to punish this move immediately.
Sharpshooter 1, so heavy delight. And pierce 1. But you have impervious, right?
I have impervious, and I have armor 1. I am not touching the thing, so if you say, I don't know what cover you gave me. I apologize.
You would have had it because of this.
All right, cool.
All right, so that falls off. So it's 3 pierce 1.
Into
And did you remove the armor?
88.
So 2 pierce 1.
2.
Yeah, 2
Doesn't
pierce
he have
1
Pierce
into-
2?
I don't know.
Impervious as well.
Yep.
So I'm throwing 3 reds.
So we'll pierce 1 to do 1.
Do 1.
Thank you, my friend.
No, it's only pierce 1 because he used the range 4 gun.
Oh, it's
Not
range
the
4 with the
range
fire
2
support.
gun.
It wasn't
Yeah.
range. It wasn't a. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
that's
here's a
why.
gunslinger shot. Good call.
Okay.
We're just going to do...
Yeah, he added the black dice instead of the white dice.
I seen the dice and I forgot he said fire support with the Mark II.
You're...
I have
Yeah, you're
armor.
yeah. Armor, so it
it's
would
just
be...
1.
Yeah, 1 pierce 1.
So 1 wound on the do back from the.
Pierce 1, so...
Oh, it just goes right through.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. And that was
so-
IG-11.
Yeah, I wish the white dice were like cloudy and not translucent. I think cloudy would have been better. You could at least read them then.
Some people paint the markings a different color, like red or something, and then they show quite a bit better. But
Yeah.
it's still tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't even see them in real life, so I don't
Yeah.
even like playing against them.
I don't like
period.
playing against them either. I just kind of trust that my opponent is telling me the right result. For all I know, he could be saying crit, and not have a crit.
I'm not a fan of burning ace up as, like, that's a very powerful card.
Yeah.
So yeah, Nate, I'm with you. I'm not a huge fan of that right off the bat.
Yeah, burning ace up his sleeve immediately doesn't seem like a strong play to me, but maybe there's something there.
I think with the aim and the fire support, he was just hoping to push like 5 saves in the IG before he got to move out of the way. That's why he went for it.
Paladin pointing out, let's just be happy they aren't clear white defense dice. Amen to that.
I'm going to go with Gold Squadron, I think. How much health do these guys have?
6.
6. So it's down to a 5 with armor 1. So we would be throwing fatty.
They've been living on a solid diet of droids. What else have they eaten today? They've eaten a lot. They've eaten droids.
All right, well.
They've eaten some rebels. They ate Clan Ren. And they took some big chunks out of Darth Vader yesterday.
Nice.
They definitely jacked him too.
They're just Gold's just gonna aim, and we're just gonna shoot. Yeah.
Who's shooting?
Gold Squadron.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in the open team.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, good call, Pally. It could be as simple as ramping up his 1 pip as quickly as possible.
That's true. Because he played a 3 pip and then he played a 2. Then he discarded a 2.
Yep. So once he
and then
plays,
if he plays the 1,
he's ready to go.
He's ready to just go with it.
Okay.
Pick up another crit
Hit.
from that.
Oh, that's a very good roll.
So 1 Otique 1. So you're looking at 5, sir.
That's a good shot, bro.
Yikes.
Yeah.
5 into the do-back.
Oh,
Or is
my
it an
opponent's
IG?
red saves have been pretty good early on against me, so let's.
Say that again?
So usually my opponent's red saves are pretty good. So.
Bro, you're going to beat me down. I feel it. Look at that.
Oh,
Look
that's
at that.
4.
So I'm going to take 4. He's still got 1, though.
Takes,
Live with a dream, yeah.
takes 4 on that lead do-back. So, I mean, like you said, the
And
do-back
I'm going to
was
put out a dodge.
going to be essentially sacrificial.
The Dubek was going to die, but you hope he died slower.
Yeah, just a little bit slower
because
than that.
now you potentially take wounds on a second Dubek.
Exactly. You wanted to sacrifice 1 to get the other 2 and Boba in.
So he's down to 1, right?
Yes, he is, sir.
Hi there, Eric. Welcome
All right,
in.
back to you.
Glad that you decided to become a competitive Legion player. That's really awesome, I think. And thanks for being part of the stream. And thanks for coming in and watching. Appreciate it. I'm working on some more resources for competitive players. I'm actually in the process of creating a website that's more like a knowledge base for Legion.
Inspire my man.
Yep.
First, I'm going to give out.
Yeah, kind of throwing away a Dubek. It's if you can soak up 5 to 6 to 7 attacks before the Dubek dies, then you feel good about it. But if it dies in 2-3 attacks, you're like, oof.
Big Lizard's got aim.
Yeah, it does put you down kill points. Not to beat a dead horse, but I feel like Empire is not playing for kill points. I think they're playing to affect his opponent's VAPs or collect bounties. More so as the primary path to victory.
Hopefully. Let's see.
Do another decent shot.
Am I getting heavy or is there any
for
coverage through that box or anything?
Yeah, I think you'd get probably. Yeah.
I just asked.
All right, so
Some crit
we
surges
got
there.
2 crits, the heavy and armor. So you're looking at 2.
Just 2 into the do-back. Could live.
That was.
All right, come on, save, man. Make him shoot you one more time.
50-50. Should die. Got it.
Yep, it's dead. Double surge.
All right, and we'll throw a dodge out.
So he blanked 6 out of 7 so far in the Dubeks.
Yeah.
Throw a dodge out to this Mark II over here. All right. Back to you.
Legion just
Gotta
needs
do
black
that.
defense dice. Is that like a 2-up? Or one side where like it'll have one side where one particular like a critical defense where it counts for 2 blocks or something like that.
Maybe. What's the blue attack? Is it just it's 2 natty crits and a surge? That's
yeah,
it.
it would be one facing count for double crit.
And Lando.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Only
potent.
IG-11 and 2 units of vets, and then 1 fire support.
This will not be the
They'll
last
lower
game
down
of the day.
4
There's going to be
something
one more. What we'll probably do, I think we could probably broadcast the. So we have a choice, right? We could broadcast the game for the 1 undefeated in Swiss, or we could do people on the bubble.
Yeah. My vote, as I told David earlier today, is to do somebody on the bubble because the folks that are undefeated, we will be able to cast tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be able to cast them tomorrow, exactly, because they'll be in the
top 8, no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll just be in the top 8, exactly.
I'm going to take an aim. I'm going to reposition slightly.
So 1 dewback already cleared.
Oh, you're moving.
I took an aim. I'm moving, and then I'm going to take a steady shot at you.
Yeah.
So I have 2 aims.
Yeah, Chad is saying we want to see a bubble match. Yeah.
I'm a man of the people.
There you go.
It looks like another.
You'll be in heavy cover.
Yep. With a die.
Wait, who's steady? Who has steady?
Relentless.
Oh, it's D'Amico.
Yeah.
It's Snows, maybe?
No. This is a dewback relentless shooting.
Okay. No, okay. I'm looking at 2 different screens. Okay. I heard steady, technically relentless, but I guess same but different.
It's the same thing, yeah.
Good white saves.
Yeah, that's a rarity
Better
for me.
in blocking a relentless dewback shot.
All
It's just
right.
painful.
Suppression.
Yep.
That is unfortunate for that man.
So it looks like he took an aim and moved once with that dewback. I would have been all in, double moving all 3, probably, if that's the plan. Because once the dewbacks get in on the vets, they shred them up.
Yes.
Lando, we're going to improv orders that.
Okay.
We're going to support.
Shooting the.
Between issuing orders to all his core with the 3-pip, ace up a sleeve, and improvised, he's had excellent order control this time.
Yeah, for a rebel army,
For a rebel army?
insanely good order control.
What's that do?
Adds 2 white and becomes suppressive.
Sure. Definitely in heavy cover.
Yeah. Definitely. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty good starting roll.
FT turret shooting
Not
dewbacks.
getting conversions, but it'll be 3 crits.
Okay.
Rolling 3 crits there into the dew. There's the dewback save.
But he will get 2 suppression.
Saves
We'll
all of
get
them.
Yeah. He'll
Yeah,
take
2
that.
suppression.
Yeah.
We'll take 2 suppression over 3 wounds any day.
Oh, yeah.
He's okay.
Especially with endurance.
Yes.
You just keep shooting him, okay?
I was hoping
Now-
one of those.
Call me crazy, but I love to run my dewbacks with Commander Vader and Krennic.
Oh yeah.
And then I compel them, and they have infinite courage, so they can never be slowed down.
They're unstoppable.
They're unstoppable dewbacks.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best army list, but it is good for the dewbacks.
Double moving into base.
Yep.
Back to you.
If you had asked me
Back
6
to
months
me.
ago if I thought the Rebel artillery was going to be popular, I would never have said anything positive about it. But it's super popular now. It's like everyone's playing it.
That would just be absolutely silly. Absolutely silly.
Can I see Lando's card?
Yeah, his unit card? Yeah. What do we want to see? Don't really want to see Lando. I don't really have a good partnership with him. We're going to pull Lando.
Thank you.
Oh, didn't really want Lando. He's trying to do anything. Puts us in not the greatest position.
Brian says FDs were never bad. So, fun story. I met Brian at my first tournament I ever played, which is Adepticon 2021. And I took an FD cannon. Everybody said FD cannons are horrible. And I took one, and I did really well. I went 5-3.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to be like this cool guy playing an FD cannon. And let alone Brian is running triple FD, his famous pizza dish list.
Yeah, triple FD, double land speeder.
I think he got knocked out by Luke with just 2 rounds before the final day.
Yeah.
He got knocked out by Luke. Luke knocked me out and then knocked Brian out the next round. But anyway, his triple FDs overshadowed my single FD. And nobody cared about my list. So, fun story.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil, and he'll appear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their huge disadvantage. They don't move, and so they're useless on objective. But they're very useful for putting suppression on things and doing damage.
Hey, hold on now. They score intercept on certain deployments.
That's true. That's true. They do score intercept.
Is that the one where...
Oop.
David's zooming around the room. Didn't realize that was the camera
Just
we were
working,
showing.
just working on getting the shot of the hall here. Okay. Just trying to help people see what the rest of the venue looks like while we're waiting on Ethan to decide what his next move is going to be.
There is one Anakin Rex 501st list that's 3-1 right now, I believe.
No, I can't get there. All right.
Speaking of Rex, Rex is still in it.
So I got enough movement with 3 to get all the way to there. I'm going to move into base.
We'll fix that in post.
I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
You will have no cover. I have sharpshooter 2.
Okay.
It'll be 5 dice. I have a single A.
All right, here's Boba.
Here we go.
Here's
Boba
one.
Fett.
Pierce one.
Moves up to the rock. He's going to sharpshooter 2 and 2.
Go ahead, double check.
No, you're fine.
I forget what target. I did not hear what target he selected.
I think a Mark II, maybe?
It's a good
I
shot.
have an aim. I got 4.
Very good shot.
I've got 5. Pierce 1.
5 Pierce 1. I heard Empire Boba's a little bit stronger than Rebel Boba.
He's pretty good, man.
Jeez Louise, 5 Pierce 1.
We'll get 2 results. You'll pierce 1, and we'll take 3.
3.
Yep.
I think he dodged 1. So he dodged 1 and then blocked 2 out of 4 and took 3 wounds.
Yep.
So actually, not bad for the Rebels.
Not bad at all. Like, that's what you want to see.
For a 5 Pierce 1.
If a Mark II doesn't die in one shot, it's done its work.
This guy one time.
That extra health that they put on it really affected it in a positive way.
Right.
I'd like to think this orange dewback might try to plink off that Mark II with his relentless shot. Might be the play.
Yeah, I think top 3 units in the game right now would definitely be Anakin, Empire Boba, and probably Yoda.
Oh, you got Yoda in the top 3.
I got Yoda in the top 3.
I don't have Yoda top 3.
No? What do you think what's your top 3?
Honestly, I almost go Magnus with the Rocket.
Magnus with the
Like
Rocket.
they're that good.
I was
for the
thinking
bang
top
for your
3
buck.
heroes, though.
Top 3 heroes.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
I
Make sure
want
these guys
on the
are
tip of
all
my tongue. I wanted to say Ahsoka, but I know the
Yeah.
Rebels are down.
Okay.
But she is really strong.
Oh, yeah.
And the lists with her are the Rebel lists that I think are the best right now.
Yeah. All right. They're gonna just all shoot that guy. They have no aim.
I'm just waiting when they price drop Ahsoka.
With
I'm waiting for
Del's
that,
2
then I'll
blacks.
switch.
No aim, nothing.
I think Vader, man. Vader's
cover,
still.
Or I guess it's heavy because of the 2 guys in the back, right?
Vader gets reliable too. He's
The
good.
Snows are shooting the guy with 1 health.
Yeah, it's heavy because of the bunker.
Yes,
there,
sir.
But yeah.
All right, Snows into some Mark II.
Just suppression.
Not breaking cover
We were
there.
fishing for some crits, hoping.
Gotcha.
Palpatine
All
is.
right.
There's a Palp list doing really well too. This 3-1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hope they go 4-1.
If we go 4-1, we can maybe
We
get
can
him on
maybe
stream.
get him on stream. Yeah, maybe get the Palp list there.
Go for.
I haven't had Palpatine on a stream game in a while.
We have that.
I took Palpatine Bane to a local tournament, and it was a small
Yeah.
one, 13 players, but I ended up going 3-0 at it. It was a lot of fun.
That.
Palpatine Bane with some cold black
I'm gonna
suns.
use the
pull
battery.
the strings.
We're
Pretty
gonna
good.
aim.
So I'm trying to pull up.
Deciding on who to shoot.
Try to pull up the Palpatine list here and see what's working.
We're gonna shoot at Boba.
Yes, sir. Oh, Paul, go ahead.
Okay, what's up?
I'm supposed to have a dodge from up close and personal shot.
From was it range 2?
It was.
Okay, that's fine.
Are you okay with
Yeah,
it?
that's fine.
I don't want to be an ass.
Does that change my decision?
And you're welcome to change it. I apologize. And if you want me to roll for it, that's fine too.
No, that's fine.
Thank
Kevin offering his opponent some opportunities there. Very
I
sportsmanlike.
announced it when we did it, but I didn't.
Man, Kevin right now is the number one nicest guy in the room. Just a joy to play against. Very easy to work with. So two into Boba, I think.
Still 2?
Yeah, it looks like 2 into Boba Fett.
He's safe.
Boba saves them both.
2 suppression.
Yes, sir. Stay back to me. You back.
All right, so I found it. Richard Lavery, he's also with the Crit to Block crew. He's playing Palpatine, IG-88. 2 T-21B Shores with a couple mortars, medical droid, and then a Royal Guard. So he's running Palpatine.
Going to spur.
Okay.
All right, here's the comms jammer dewback. He's repositioning. He's going to come around.
All right.
And I'm gonna start.
Yeah, Evan Burles is another candidate to bring on next round to get Grievous on the stream.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely he's up there as well. Maybe it'll be Grievous versus Palp.
That would be hilarious.
That would be good. For sure, Chris.
Okay, I got 1.
1.
1 reroll. I've got 2 crits.
2 crits.
So 2 crits with the dewback.
Nice. I think we're supposed to set him in the middle just so you can see him.
Yeah. Oops. Alrighty, last of the bag is Leia. Do you have just the officer left? Or
No, she's already gone.
He mentioned moving the dice in the middle of the tray so we can see them, but
Right.
they're the clear dice, so you can't see
So you
them
can't see him anyways.
Oh, so he rolled red saves. What was that?
I think that was into
IG.
Into IG, yeah. He got some crits into IG there. IG 11.
And so he does have bounty on IG and Lando.
Yes.
Right. And then on the flip side, IG-11 on the Rebels bountied the Imperial officer.
Right, so Kevin was clearly here to be aggressive, collect bounty
They have a
targets.
tall base too.
Use the alternative.
Yeah, I do.
win
I don't have a
conditions.
rider. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
You know, a rocket from Boba would have an outside shot of just cleaning up a bounty.
Yep, just
on
grabbing
IG.
the bounty, yeah,
I
absolutely.
think I clip him just over. If you want to look at it.
I mean, I believe you. I'm not really. I mean, it seems like everybody can just see everybody now, and they just everybody just shoots.
That is definitely what it's felt like.
If that's what it is, if that guy can see him, I'm into it.
Kevin just calls a truce, says everything has line of sight to everything. Let's just play Legion.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll
if
take
you
a
want
game.
to, it's a game where rolling dice favors Ethan. Yeah.
It's the whole silhouette versus the whole silhouette. Question is.
Oh, when I use his aim, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, pulling the strings on Bosk is a pretty good attack, especially if you're feeding aims.
Yeah, I've played against some really tough Palp Bosk
Go to 8
players.
black with an aim.
And
Purple 4,
that list is no joke. Lizard Wizard
into
is
heavy cover.
legit. It's great at like playing defensively and standing off, and then like if you get close, they'll pal bomb you.
So this is a vet squad fire support, I believe.
You need a black guy?
I heard
Black.
it hit the truss.
Yeah, so, this one. Okay, I was trying to keep yours separate from mine.
I don't care. Okay, black guy.
We'll reroll those. They'll be blanks. They'll be heavy cover. That was a crit. So it's going to be a total of 3 crits and 1 hit.
Did you take one out for armor?
Nope. I did forget that one. So 2.
2.
Or 3. It was because it was
3
4
or
total.
2?
It's 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 2 for
Okay.
armor.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's safe.
And the dewback just saves it out. Nice. That's what we're looking
I gave
for
you yours back.
if you're the dewback player.
As long as you gave me one that rolled blank, you did right. Did you give me one that rolled blank?
Nope. I gave you the one that rolled a
I
crit.
apologize. I didn't give him his 2 suppression on the field. Here you go.
Okay.
Because I spurred him twice, so he's at 3.
Thomas, you can totally post a
I'm
link
gonna
here.
throw a dodge.
Yeah, it may not hyperlink into chat, but you can post
Yeah, I
it.
don't think I have a bot that's punishing links.
Just in case.
I might be wrong.
IG,
I just don't think the hyperlink will work, but somebody can copy and paste.
I have 2 on me. I don't. I get 1 action.
Sometimes my bot punishes
That's really good for you.
because it doesn't want people linking stuff.
Hey, David,
All right.
is there a way to?
So what I'm going to
it
do is
seems
I'm
like the
going to
white
split
defense
fire
dice
at
aren't
each
quite
of your,
showing
your
up.
units.
Yeah, so the clear defense dice are
Yes,
screwing
sir.
with
I'm
the
going to get
software
an aim 'cause I
filter.
have Hunter.
So I'm going to try to adjust it again, but
I believe
And which
it's,
dice pools? Because isn't it 2 different dice pools?
but
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna
not
split 'em up.
entirely
Yeah,
fixable,
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just
think,
wondering
because I'm
which
using
one's going
software
where.
encoding
So the
or
Pierce
software
gun's going to go on.
chroma key.
Fair enough.
Non-Pierce weapon will go on the gentleman that needs 1.
Okay.
All right. So I got 3 aims now.
Okay.
So this is a 3-aim IG-88 shot, and I think he's splitting fire, trying to pick up the Mark II and do damage elsewhere. Forget, I didn't hear his second target.
Hold on. All right. We're going with that guy.
All right.
You're in light
Oh,
cover.
he's actually trying to clean up both Mark IIs on a single attack.
To light.
Reduced to light.
Yep. This is white, black, Pierce 1.
Well, that's a great opener.
That is a great opener.
It's like
I
2
agree.
crits so
First
far.
aim. My second aim. You know what? I'm going to let him ride.
All right.
So he saves
So-
he had 3 aims. He saved his 3rd aim for the next attack. So 2 Pierce 1 into the,
I thought the Pierce was going this one.
I mean, he's taking 2.
No, that's on the stab. This doesn't take it
Oh, he's misreading the wound counters.
ah,
Yeah.
Okay, I did that. I thought, okay, you know what? That's my fault. I should have asked. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Just put 2 wins on him.
I'm so
Do
I
anything
didn't
wrong?
mean to make that confusing.
No, you didn't. It's not. It's
So Kevin confused the wounds on the SAB for the wounds on the Mark II.
Yeah, he
and
misread
that
the wound counter.
affected his decision making. So that's
Oof.
unfortunate.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a slight
And this is
misplay.
with the.
As long as he kills this, he'll feel okay.
Yeah.
The 2 blacks and a white is not a Pierce. You rolled 2
Okay.
blanks.
Okay.
Am I?
Yeah. No. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. I got.
Did I do
confused.
something wrong? I
No.
don't know. Okay.
I got confused. You're good.
All right.
They're good. They're just trying to make sure they
Trying to
track
make
the game
sure-
safe.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
I
you're
need 2 whites and a black.
So
And I
heavy
got
on
a
the
Pierce.
white. Yep.
And I have 1 aim.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, he just needs 1 crit here,
Yeah, he just needs one
or a few hits,
or a
couple hits.
surge. Yeah.
So there's 1 crit. That's all.
Okay, he got the crit. So
He found it. All
okay,
right.
2 wounds on 1, cleaned up the other.
He
That's
got-
a pretty good IG-88 activation.
He got what he wanted. Yeah, he did 3 wounds there with IG.
All right. Go with Leia. Oh.
And I'm out of activations.
Yeah.
The world's your oyster, sir.
Yeah, Leia doesn't have a lot to do. Not a lot to do. We'll do that. We'll do.
So I suspect a Lando 1 pip with HQ uplink to give the Mark II an order, and maybe fire support Lando into that dewback
Yeah, just
and blow
roast-
him off the board
Just roast to do back immediately. Yeah.
before he gets into melee.
Because like, did I miss it or did that other dewback die? No,
No, the other
dewback's still
dewback,
there.
but it only moved once, so it's not going to be in range, I don't think, to get into melee this turn.
Right, but the red one is in trouble.
The red one, yeah, the red one can get into any unit he wants to right there. And then he can gunslinger into Boba or something and try to, or, you know, the other dewback.
Walk up.
With Lando's 1 pip.
3 black dice into that dewback. Sharpshooter 2, Pierce 1. Armor takes 1, so 2 Pierce 1.
Okay.
Okay, so full boat with Leia. I
Nice.
always blank with Leia.
Nice boat with Leia there.
So 2 Pierce 1 into the dewback. Takes 2.
2 wounds.
Okay, so that makes it even easier to
Yeah.
fire support and blow it off the
That
board.
sets up the fire support next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, this red one is the jammer do.
All right, so I take 2 off for endurance.
Okay.
I mean, if you play 1 pip versus 1 pip here next and try to get turn the priority to get your dewback in.
Oh, we're
For at least 1 charge.
I don't know if IG-11 took 1 wound or 2 wounds. If he took 2 wounds,
on
Boba could clean him up.
Yeah.
purple. IG-11 took no damage. He blocked.
he rolled red dice.
Yeah, for IG-11. He rolls red.
Oh, he blocked him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
I think
All
it's when the dice were in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, and they didn't see it, like you said.
Yeah, so you probably heard. I asked for a quick update on IG-11. Apparently, he took no wounds. I thought he took 1, but guess not.
No, I think he may have double blocked it.
That must have been what happened. The problem is he can't play a 1 pip. Does he have relay on Boba? No. He can't play a 1 pip and get an order to the dewback. He being Kevin.
Yeah, he can't.
So he
doesn't
can't.
have-
Yeah. So
he
he'd
can't
be
order
fishing for the
control.
dewback.
Yeah.
And I suspect that is going to be Ethan's priority here, is to try to remove that before it gets to go.
Yeah. Prevent the charge.
All right, sure.
Well, it's not only does the charge kill a few minis of yours, possibly a squad, but you take away a vet attack. I'm assuming he would go in for the vets.
Oh, mechanical carnage.
Yeah,
and
so
contingency for idiots. Yeah.
Yeah, contingencies. And he just plays the rule with
He
respect.
gains marksmanship and gunslinger, and since I have a 3, 2, and a 1 pip, he gets 3 aims, 3 dodges. And which card did you play? I see your card too. Rule with respect. Yeah, face up, things bridge 1. On the side of him, add 1 black die. Cool.
So 3 aims with marksman and potentially a fire support. I'm pretty sure if he chooses the fire support, that dewback it's dead.
And then we're going to use...
very high chance.
Yeah. Fair question, Cameron. It's so a lot of people make custom order tokens, and they usually do poker chip order tokens. Yeah. So you can get them from a lot of sources.
The 1 or the 3 pip?
Well, they were both 1 pips.
Oh, they were? Okay.
Yeah.
They're both ones? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can only
Yep.
bring in...
Chat comes through again, Paladin. He probably he discarded that 2 pip just to enable this triple aim. So that was probably correct.
Yep. He's doing the wombo combo of fire support Lando with Idiot's Array.
So I've ran my vets with HQ uplinks. It is expensive, but man, does it enable fire supports and order control? It's really good.
Right.
Okay. Oh, that would be...
Yeah, you do, Steven.
That would be...
You get to see both command cards on the table, and then you can say, okay, I'm going to contingency mine.
Boba has 5 health.
Boba Fett has 5 health. IG-88 has 5 health. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab a water.
Okay.
Ethan has to respect these bounties. They're really strong.
They're very strong, and they can turn this game on its head.
If he can't necessarily one-shot any of the bounties,
right?
But if he leaves them out in the open, and then Boba goes like last first, he could pick up a bounty in 2 attacks easily.
Yep. And getting even 1 bounty makes the kill point situation null because or void, I guess, because even if you're down on kill points and you have 1 more victory point than your opponent, kill points don't matter at all.
And although it's just turn 2, I mean, if he was to collect bounty, the rebels now have to come forward. They have to start running across the map.
Okay, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
I'm going with...
Yeah, on the flip side, we're talking about he has to respect that. Kevin has to respect the fact that Boba could just get blown out off the board.
That's true.
Marksmanship and gunslinger right now.
Cool beans, dude.
3 aims. Range 3.
All right.
Yeah. We're going to try to shoot Boba.
Okay.
Going for the Bobs.
I have movement.
I would go dewback. That being said, he's choosing Boba.
Yeah, he's choosing Boba.
So he's going for the bigger play.
He knows Boba bounty is...
Which is fine.
I say I would go dewback. I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm just saying that's what I would have went with. Because dewback is more guaranteed. But we'll see. With the 3 aims, marksman, sharpshooter 2, he could definitely force probably 5 saves into this easily.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Is that good?
That's fine.
Okay. We'll go there.
But I guess even 6 saves into Boba, like he still blocks 4 on average. I guess is my thought.
All right, here comes a big shot. Lando
red,
fire support.
Black. We are adding 4 black,
Boba Fett.
2, pierce 1.
So this could be pretty devastating.
3 aims.
With 3 aim tokens. Yep.
And a green. All right, so...
So you don't think you even reroll?
You don't have any dodges or anything, so...
I do have a dodge from my prepared supplies.
You do have a dodge from prepared supplies.
Kevin being fully transparent, he didn't necessarily have to tell him that before he makes his decision, but most players do.
So it's 6 currently? Yeah, sharpshooter 2. Sharpshooter 2. So I'll make it a full 6.
Is that what it's coming at me?
Yeah.
Okay, is any of it pierce?
Yeah, it's pierce 1.
6 pierce 1, so he'll...
Yep.
5 pierce 1.
5 pierce 1.
I get an extra die.
And he's going to roll impervious.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see what his impervious does. Boba saves a bunch.
I'm going to take 2.
Well, we're going to pierce 1.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And then you'll take 3. Or no,
he takes 2.
So you take 2. You take 2.
Yeah.
With impervious, it can throw you off.
Right, yeah.
With impervious, the trick is count the blanks. That's your wounds.
Yeah, count the blanks. Yeah.
So it takes 2 wounds on Boba.
Yep.
That's fine. I think
Fine-ish. It's like...
it's not, you don't love it.
You don't love it, but you'd also love that you're not dead.
Well, I think if Kevin could say, would you rather the Dewback die or Boba be on 2 wounds and the Dewback live?
And Brian, it's not all in. It's Idiot's
good
Array.
point. It was just hit.
So there's no call crit thing.
Yeah, they were both hits.
That's the 3. Yeah, that's the 3 pip, Brian.
So we'll
He played the 1 pip.
We'll just leave. We're gonna. Do we? No. We'll just make. It'll just be 1 either way. So 1 pierce 1.
Okay.
Well, it's 1 pierce 1.
One pierce. Okay.
So 1 pierce 1 to the Dewback. Yeah, I feel okay with if I'm Kevin. The problem is he doesn't have an order on the Dewback right now.
You're good.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't think he does. Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He wants to go late with Boba here because Rule with Respect is up.
I'm gonna inspire him.
Yep.
Who are you inspiring?
IG.
Okay. So you're going with Becky.
I am going with Becky. I usually call her Tua, to be honest. She's Tua to me.
All right.
Oh, like Minister Tua from the Rebels show.
She moves there.
All right, so Becky inspires and
Gonna get
moves.
IG.
So he didn't fish for the Dewback.
To go with his other aim. And she's going to give my snow troopers an aim as well.
Okay.
And that is the end of Becky.
All right.
I feel like it was a little bit of an oversight not to give that Dewback an order. Maybe he assumed it was going to die front to Lando. Like, I don't know. Or maybe he just didn't think about it.
Oh, hold on. You're dead.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I was just saying that, Nate. I would have given an order to that Dewback to charge into melee as my priority move,
Come on up, bro.
but he did not.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Come on up. I like bounties.
Oh, he's not going anywhere, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
He's just going to aim, and we're just going to shoot the first shot into Boba. He's got sharpshooter 1, so heavy to light. This is aim with pierce 1.
Ethan making the strong moves here, just focusing on Boba as long as Boba's frozen in place.
Not the great start roll, but we
You
got
have
an aim.
sharpshooter 1, right?
Yep.
So gunslinger, sharpshooter 1 into heavy.
Ah,
just
just a
suppression?
suppression. Yep.
Just a suppression into
suppression.
Boba.
That's unfortunate.
Nice.
And your second
then-
action?
We'll shoot into the into that Dewback with the gunslinger.
Okay. That
No
means heavy
aim.
reduced to light.
Yeah.
With armor 1.
Yep. Nothing. Wow. That's
IG-11 getting nothing through there.
IG-11 kind of
that is bad. All right.
crapped out right there.
Yeah.
And Boba got a suppression though, right?
I gave it to him. He has 3.
Okay.
Dewback not even get a suppression,
Nope.
and
It
I
just-
think
he
it's
just
on
blanked
1, so that could have been important.
Yes.
You got to draw for this Dewback. Here he goes. Here goes Kevin on the bag.
Who does that token belong to?
Purple squad.
David, I think he drew Dewback, and I think he's going to activate the green Dewback.
Is this squad activated?
Neither one of those is activated.
Okay.
They're supposed to-
Or maybe he didn't draw Dewback. I missed it.
No, he drew.
Support?
No, I don't think he drew support.
Oh, he didn't draw support.
He may have drawn
The way he
core.
said it next to the Dewback, I thought I'd drawn it. Okay.
I think he drew core there. If he'd drawn Dewback, he would
He
have certainly
does.
gone with
He does
red.
have improvise, but he's probably holding on to it.
All right. Actually, no. You mind? I'm going to go back.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to hit it. I can't do that yet. I would block my Dewback in.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to put
hit
units
it.
in front of his Dewback and then
Hit that.
walk over it with his own Dewback. Like that doesn't make a lot of sense.
And then I'm going to go over to here.
All right.
Back to you.
All right, pull the core. We're gonna go with Gold Squadron.
So just taking a look at the VAPs.
We're gonna aim.
There's a storm with a shore with the T21. Is it a shore? No, it's a storm.
You keep shooting at us.
It's a storm. So
Yeah,
storm
we're
with
gonna keep
T21 on the
shooting.
back VAP for Kevin. They're tapping back there.
That's the.
And then
good
on
question.
Ethan's side, and he just tapped
He's
once on
got
his forward
3
VAP.
left.
3 left.
On Ethan's side, I don't think he's tapped any VAPs yet, or at least not the forward VAP at
let's
all.
go into
The
the
VAPs have just been shooting.
Heavy cover?
Yeah. Heavy cover plus armor.
All right, here we go. Into the dewback.
All right. Great start. Pick up 1. It's just gonna be 1.
1?
Yep. From the
So
critical.
they're giving the dewback heavy cover
The dewback does have heavy cover there.
from the crate, I guess,
Yeah.
One more.
because it's a little bit of a
damage
larger
on
crate.
him.
I'm not gonna say that's generous, but that's what they decided.
Yeah, it's what they've ruled. So.
I probably would have said the dewbacks don't get covered from that, but as a dewback player, I like it.
Done with this one.
So that dewback is tanking up the shots he's so far.
Succeeding where his the other dewback had failed
Yep,
to actually
and
soak damage.
tap the back VAP. It is maxed out, and then he's coming forward with those T21 stormtroopers.
We're gonna recharge the battery,
Pulled an FD.
and we're gonna shoot at Boba.
Continue to pour shots into
with the
Boba as he's
battery?
vulnerable.
Fuck yeah, get him suppressed.
Yeah, that's the plan at the moment.
It's not enough.
It's never enough.
It's not enough suppression, though.
All right.
You need more suppression.
I do. It's a pretty good roll though.
That is.
So 3 after heavy cover.
Wow,
Thank you, my friend.
that hurts.
Takes 1.
Takes 1.
Okay.
So he's
That
3 of 5.
that guy's a champ. 3 of 6.
It's 3 of 5.
Oh, 5?
Yeah, Boba only has 5 health.
Oh, Boba.
Yeah.
I was thinking dewback.
Not the dewback. Yeah.
So now with the IG-11 already activating, Boba gets the extra black dice this turn. He could force a couple wounds into IG, follow it up with a rocket attack. That is a combo that's on the table. It's out there.
Go with the Boba.
Yeah.
All right, now Boba's going to go.
We're going to rally. We
He has
get
to rally 5
5.
suppression. So he needs to rally 3 here.
3 to get 2 actions.
Yeah.
I
he
mean,
needs
really,
to rally
we'll just
3.
be happy with anything because we won't be panicked. And we get 1 action. And we got 1. We're fine.
So 1 down to 4.
Yeah, we're cool with it, man. All right, so I have a single action, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Can't hit Lando at 2.
Who's left to activate here?
Oh, these people. There's one of the big vets, Leia, this. I think that's it. I think it's everybody.
I'd be worried about Leia actually walking up and killing Boba.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be worried about
that's the
that.
thing.
This Mark II, these vets.
If I'm going to go for a Boba, like, double shot bounty, I'd probably go for Lando.
Yeah.
Because Lando also cannot, his 1 pip is gone, his 2 pip is gone. So he can't,
going just for the range 3 at Lando.
Yep.
2 blacks, pierce 1.
No, he's forgetting rule.
Because he's got sharp 2.
Yes.
He has rule, so he should be able to shoot 3 dice here with rule, but that's on the player.
Does he have where do you get an aim from?
He doesn't have an aim.
He doesn't have an aim, yeah.
Just
So
one?
just 1 pierce
So
1.
I'll dodge the 1.
Oh, he dodges it.
He has 3
This idiot's
dodges.
array.
He has 3 dodges.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
That was ineffective.
Oh, there should be 1 more black die.
Now he remembers that he has
You had
rule.
1. You just go ahead and roll 1. That's fine.
Yeah, just roll another.
Is it
All right, so he
It's his
remembered
card.
rule. Oh, he got a crit.
It's a crit, okay.
Does he get his card?
Yeah, he does, because he technically has a face-up order token until he deactivates.
Okay.
Okay,
So that would be Pierce 1.
He does get a
Can't
wound
do
on
anything
Lando.
about that one.
So just 1.
Okay, so that's something.
All right. Thank you for that, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
I thought he was at
All
range
right,
2 of
back to you.
Lando. when I said I would shoot Lando.
No, he was at range 3. Because Lando moved
I didn't want to
just
do that. I
beyond
wanted to
range
use
2.
the extra die.
So was he not
For
at
other
range
people,
2 of maybe the Mark II? Maybe not.
I think it's better to shoot Lando even with the dodge stack.
Could be his arsenal. What I'm saying is he could have split fire. Into
Oh, that's
something.
true. He could arsenal something close.
I'm not sure. He might not be at range 2.
Yeah. I don't actually remember if when you split fire like that, if rule with respect occurs twice.
You pick which one it goes on.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The command card says on one of your attack pools.
Okay, just on one, just add one of the attack.
We're going to
pools.
recharge the battery. We're going to shoot into those.
I only play Rebel
snowtroopers.
Boba, so that rarely comes up for me.
So recover shoot on an FD.
If that FD
Or
is
we
seeing
could try to
Boba,
get Boba.
I was so focused on that orange dewback, but it doesn't seem like neither player has really prioritized it. To me, it was surprising, but
yeah.
No, we'll go into the snowtroopers. That's part of the snowtroopers?
No, sir.
That's
He's part of that unit.
that unit. Okay.
Ooh, nice
Not
shot.
as good of a roll. You're looking at 1 crit afterwards.
Oh, never mind.
And it is suppressive, right?
Yep.
They save.
They save.
1 crit, which the snows do save.
2 suppressions on the snows.
We'll see what happens with the dewback in the front.
All right.
Yeah.
He has 4 on him. He needs 3 of these to have 2 acts.
And he gets 2,
Gets
so he only
2.
has 1.
Yeah, so even though it hasn't taken a lot of wounds, it loses an action due to suppression. That's another reason I would have tried to go as quickly as possible.
Lucas, I totally agree with you on that point about Rebel Boba with rule with respect double land speeder. Yeah, and you can use the astromech droid to let them double tap and add both black dice. It's pretty sick.
You better be glad I didn't get 3.
I don't own 2 land speeders.
This would be a way different round right here. Okay, that's fine. I don't have an aim. Which unit has not activated? That is a Rebel Trooper unit.
Purple Squad.
Whichever one it is, I'm going to shoot them. I have no aim.
Yep.
Critical 2.
Okay.
I'm not in base to base with it, so you'll be getting heavy cover.
Just 1.
Just 1. Is it 1 crit coming through? We'll dodge with situational awareness.
Okay.
Situational awareness. I don't know why you don't just nudge up against the crate. The dewback's going to go full speed over it anyway. But I don't know what the dice look like anyway. They're clear.
Yeah.
But the vets just dodge out of that dewback attack.
Yeah.
It not getting that second move to relentless into melee was clutch.
And did they got a suppression as well?
Yes, they have 1 suppression, which we will now roll. Oh, so close. Didn't get it. So just 1 action. All right. Well, that makes choices. Thank you.
I really like your shirt.
Thank you.
Distracting his opponent with a well-timed compliment. Big brain. Kevin's real big brain over here.
Very big brain plays.
Let's keep picking on Boba. Let's see if we can get a good roll. He's got heavy cover. I don't have any aim, so I didn't roll a suppression off. So that's critical 2.
There's some surges.
Well, there's some crits there at least. So after cover, you're looking at 3.
All right. 3 crits into Boba Fett. This could be big.
He saves.
He just saves them all. There you go. Mandalorian armor, folks.
Yep. So 1 more suppression on Boba.
Yes, sir. He's at 5.
Boba
Then back to you.
doesn't give a you-know-what about your crits right now.
Let's see if they route.
David, do you remember a game we played on We played a couple.
Yeah.
We played one at TTS a while back, and you were running with a box for your life.
Yes.
With 3 boxes.
Yes.
And I shot Yoda. Your Yoda saved out as
Yeah, I was
just crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yoda lived on 1 wound with 2 boxes
with 2
or something
boxes,
like that.
yeah. It was kind of nuts.
Yeah, that was a good game.
That was a good game, but it's one of those like I have a red surge.
Oh man, I know I put like over 20 hits into him.
Yep.
But yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff. I remember it. Yeah, Nicholas pointing out Mando armor is awesome until it isn't. It's like, yeah, that's true. Until you run into the issue of just blanking out and dying.
Aim. 2 away to cover.
Yep.
For 2.
2. We will use our last 2 dodges.
Okay, 2 dodges.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, Lando is out of dodges now.
He does get suppression.
You were playing Yoda triple barks before it was cool.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was like it was brand new then.
Yeah, it was. It was.
You were
brand
testing
new.
it out.
I was trying it out on recover. Was I playing Chewie too? I was playing.
Yeah,
Chewie.
you had Chewie.
Yeah,
Yoda, Chewie, triple bark.
Yoda, Chewie, triple bark. Yeah, it was before it became popular.
You remember I had my Pathfinders flanking.
Yeah, I remember that.
They were doing work.
They were.
Yeah.
They were kicking butt.
And they all turned around.
Oh, nice.
And like worked out. Everything worked out in the end.
We're gonna use.
And I actually got to come and enjoy my game.
Anyway.
See, this is where last turn I would have loved to double move that other dewback if that green dewback was in range to charge.
Yeah. I feel like if the dewback hadn't shot, it would be in a much better position right now.
Well, he could have double moved and shot, but he took an aim, moved and shot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what he ended up doing.
That's all he's got.
All right. I'm in heavy cover to that guy?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
The pace has definitely slowed down here slightly in round 2.
You're talking about this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see it over there. I'm sorry, it's just the angle I'm at.
Yeah, you're fine. All right, it's just going to be 1.
Delmico was shooting Lando, yes.
So that Mark II just barely line of sights. That dewback. I think that puts him at 4 wounds. 4 wounds, maybe 4 suppression. But he has endurance. He only needs 1 action next turn to get into melee. What's up, Nate the Great? Thanks for stopping in.
Hey there, Nate. Nate's one of my Tampa folks.
Reposition.
All right.
Let's just take a look at the clock here. We're a little bit over an hour left in this round. And we're ending turn 2 shortly here. It's just about to end.
Should have caught my transponder, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think they're doing. They're maybe a little slow, but I think they're doing okay.
Yeah. I think the game will speed up as more things die.
That is true.
This guy has.
They've been shooting from turn 1, so
Yeah, it's been an active game. It hasn't been like just slow. It's just been a lot of shooting at the early turns.
So Alejandro, I think what happened is the Snows attacked with Delmico, so high velocity was turned off. It wasn't just Delmico's dice.
Pretty good.
Two's all we need.
That's all you need.
Take it.
2 wounds into the mark, and he takes another activation down.
Nice. So Kevin is killing things. He has taken out 2 Mark IIs to his 1 dewback.
I'm going to double check, but to my knowledge, that Evaporator has not been tapped yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's been
So
tapped
if those
at all.
dewbacks both go into melee, it's going to be really hard for the vets to tap those anytime soon.
Yeah, it was the whole Snow Squad shooting, by the
I
way.
think he's at 5.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure.
Paladin, that's what I just said. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you.
Yeah, he should be only have 1 health left.
He does.
Yeah.
I was talking about suppression.
Oh, okay.
So, red dewback. By the way, don't forget, the red dewback has comms jammer. That will come into play if Leia doesn't
Can only
finish it
shoot
off.
orders to himself. Yeah.
I think Leia has a good chance of killing it right here. though.
Leia would just need to roll 1 natty crit and it'd be done. Yeah. There she goes across into the light cover.
We're going to take cover.
And
Throw one
move
on
take
the
cover.
Lando.
Okay, so no shot from Leia.
And we'll throw.
Yeah, it must be Paladin. So if I said it after you typed it, then yeah, there's that delay is I'm trying to keep up with. I think it's about 30 seconds.
It's about 30 seconds, yeah.
Good point.
Yep.
I think both are actually accurate. I think you're special, and I think there's a delay.
We are on a stream delay, yeah. Just to make it so that people can't like watch the stream and text their friends or something. I don't think anyone would actually do that because it's Legion, but you know there is a flight on the line. There are some prizes that are worth some money.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up an aim
Yep.
to have 3 aims
All right.
with Hunter.
So IG with Hunter is about to shoot Lando.
The light cover,
Here we go.
and then I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah.
I think there's 1 dodge remaining, or Leia just gave him a dodge?
Leia gave him
Instead
a
of
dodge,
shooting the dewback.
Yeah.
Okay. Prioritizing Lando's life.
because he didn't want IG-88
I
to
have
bounty Lando here.
All right, we got 4 with 2 crits. All right, first re-roll.
Another crit there, I think. Can't read it, of
Second
course, because it's clear
reroll.
dice.
Do I do it?
Do I go full crit fish? You need how many to die? 5?
5. Yep.
He would need to take 5 to get bountied here.
All right, I got 2 aims left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're playing for the people on the TV.
Let's give him something.
Do you have precise?
Huh?
You have precise?
Yeah, I have targeting scopes.
So okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
All right. Didn't like me. All right.
Let's give him something to talk about last one.
He's all inning on these crits.
No.
So just
So 3.
Yeah. Pierce 1.
3 Pierce 1.
Into Lando, yeah.
We'll roll 1, and you'll pierce it. Boom.
So he's on 2 health.
So
Is he not remembering to
3 on
uncanny luck
3?
on Lando? Lando has
I'm out of
uncanny luck
activation.
too,
All right,
doesn't he?
I got this core over here.
Yeah, I think so. That's not a command card thing.
That's not a command card. He just has it natively.
Yeah, he's forgetting.
Yeah, he's forgetting to re-roll dice with uncanny luck.
That's too bad.
Yeah. He could have avoided the pierce there with uncanny if he'd re-rolled 2 results.
That being said, he's on 4 wounds. He has 2 health.
That's true.
That's close to primo bounty grabbing.
Okay.
Just 4 black.
Naked vet squad shooting the orange dewback and heavy.
4 black. See what we can do. Just a suppression.
Okay.
All right, lots of suppression on the red dewback.
All done, I believe.
So
All right.
now the dewbacks are priority, but also that bounty is probably top-notch priority.
None of these units.
Lando is teetering.
This unit and him.
Are all in the comms jam.
Okay. And that prevents any type of orders.
Only orders issued specifically to them.
Okay.
So Kevin letting him know that about 6 of his units cannot receive orders.
Right, they're all jammed. He's trying
Except-
not to gotcha his opponent.
Yep.
Very fair.
All right, so we're at the start of the command phase. We're at the end phase, cleaning up.
Yeah, we're cleaning up.
Yeah, they're in the end phase of 2 now.
We'll hold on to that.
Cleaning up on 3. That Rebel Evaporator has
fall
not
off.
been tapped yet. And Lando is bleeding pretty heavily here with 4 wounds out of 6. Boba also damaged.
Boba's
3
not down to
wounds.
2 health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boba's on 2 health as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to initiate the Malibor Paints paint over.
I don't know shit about what he
Just a
does.
second
For both
here.
Boba
We're at the
and
top of the
Lando.
Both
phase.
Boba
I'm gonna
and
put that
Lando
out.
because we got things that are close to dying.
So can't get any orders.
Only individual orders. So if you have
So
a
we
Leia
have a
order that
special
goes
overlay
to
that I'm
Leia,
gonna
it
bring
can
up here
go
in
to
just a
her.
moment.
If you have a Lando order that goes to Lando, it can go to him. I don't know if that stops that.
Here
if
we
that
go.
stops that, that means Lando can
So,
get no orders.
so if I play a card that just says units,
You know what, man? I'm happy to just call a judge over to ask you because
Yeah,
I'm not
beautiful.
great at explaining stuff.
counselor,
All right, so while they're calling a judge, we're just going to talk about the Malibor Paints paint over.
Yeah, man.
We're sponsored by Malibor _paints. So at Malibor _paints on Instagram.
What does that all stop?
So it's this unit, and these guys all the way up to Leia are in range.
Let's tune back into the judge call being made here.
If you play one of Lando's cards, he can order himself, but he can't order anybody else. If Leia plays one of her cards,
can I use HQ uplink to get an order on something?
HQ uplink counts as them issuing themselves.
And what about if it just says generic unit on the card? If I nominate Lando, can he give an order to himself from it if it just says unit, like push or assault
So
or?
if you nominate Lando, he can issue himself orders.
Okay.
Whoever you nominate at the start of the round.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
Okay.
Hob, our judge, giving our players the update here, clarifying how Comms Jammer works.
Yeah. So HQ uplink can be used, but you can't get the coordinate. The Mark IIs are dead, so it's irrelevant. But you couldn't. You wouldn't be able to coordinate.
So focused on the kill being played. That's the one pip that denies tokens.
You're not going to be able to use any green tokens.
Versus push, or is that
which
ambush?
Lando does.
Yep.
It's permanent. So if I target IG-11 in
I think
the
that's
future,
push.
you will not be able to use.
That's push.
them
That
as
means
long as it's
IG is going to get
try
the kill
out.
shot
IG.
here.
Yeah.
And he permanently, if you kill him before he activates, he will not die until the end phase.
Gotcha.
All right. So that's the strong,
Boba
that
Fett
really
is going to
strong
elect to take a
IG-88 card.
dodge for his independent.
Okay. So he can't issue orders outside, right, because of comms jammer?
Correct. You can give yourself an order if you nominate yourself for that thing, and that's it.
We'll do that. And they're both in there, so why not? Probably not going to give it. Can't use green tokens. Don't have that.
You can have that back.
Yep.
Assuming he goes first with IG, I think there is a very strong chance he's picking up a bounty right here.
Yeah, there's a, like you say, very strong chance of bounty coming in here.
Oh well. Don't give Lando a thing. Do we want to do any other shenanigans? We will.
Yeah. So as long as the unit receiving the order is out of range. With that, okay, yeah, good point, Paladin. He could have potentially coordinated back to the FD cannon. I don't think he did that though.
Is that it? Yep. I'm gonna go with IG.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in heavy cover, reduced to light.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a second aim from Hunter.
IG's potentially going to be shot up pretty good here, though, on some return fire.
I have 2 aims. I'm shooting at Lando. You cannot use any green tokens.
Yep.
That's a great roll for you to start.
That is a great roll for me to start. I agree.
All right.
First reroll?
Yep.
That's still a great roll for
Yep.
you. The gods are favoring you hard.
I need another good one. Yep, that's probably going to be enough.
1 for cover.
So we're looking at 3.
3 Pierce 1.
Pierce 1, can't use any things.
How many did
He has the full boat.
He needs to take 2 wounds to die.
Yeah, he has the full boat here.
He has to boat, and he has to remember
So
uncanny
we
luck.
need a full boat, I think. Let's just do it roll if it even matters. You're going to Pierce 1.
That's 2.
And he takes 2, and he's at 4, so he dies.
Okay.
It's not our job to remind him how his unit works.
Exactly. He could try to uncanny that for the full boat, but he forgot.
Yep.
So it throws me off a little
Those
bit.
are those sweet 6-up supply tokens.
Yeah, they are cool looking. For
that
sure.
weird-
Oh no, more product placement on my air.
That look like lightsabers, which is really strange.
No, I mean,
That
6-up.
you want to put things that are constantly in your hands, in your mouth. At least that's what I think.
Well, 6 of Supply did create some of these tokens, and they are pretty awesome. They sponsor a lot of Legion tournaments, so.
All right. We're going to go.
Yes, Ethan nominated Lando with push. That's correct. That's why he was able to get an order.
We're going to go to the back. Go to the back, see what we do.
But now Kevin in the lead here because he's got bounty token.
I think Kevin's in a pretty good spot. Boba's probably safe now because I think Ethan has to prioritize IG now with the bounty token.
Right, so that creates a situation where Boba isn't taking any heat.
Right.
Because even if he kills Boba, it doesn't fix the victory point deficit.
Let's see what we get. Got IG 11. We'll go with that instead.
Okay, we improvised.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're going to aim, and we're going to shoot things. We're going to start with this guy to see if we can't get the 1 damage we need.
Get him. Are you shooting everything at him?
Well, he's got gunslinger. He can't. He doesn't have arsenal.
Okay.
So that'll be 1 pierce. Well, you have armor. That's right.
So we're in heavy cover. We're going to reduce it to light, and I have armor.
Yeah.
You have impact with your weapon?
No, I'm gonna have to use. I'll use the aim. I want to try to get that.
You searched a crit, though?
Yeah, I know. I searched a hit.
Oh.
Yeah, so that'll do it, though. That'll be the 1 pierce 1 after light.
Kevin realizing how much stronger his IG is than Ethan's there.
So he does kill the dewback in response, but it's not going to be enough to fix this victory point problem.
And then we'll go into...
Comms Jammer is dead.
Okay, so Comms Jammer dewback, a second dewback is gone.
Boba chilling in the back.
Boba on 2 health.
Chilling in the back. We'll go into IG 11.
Lando, however, is dead, as well as 2 Mark IIs.
Okay. So who are you shooting at? Or are you leaving?
I think I'm shooting at
IG?
Yeah.
All right, light cover?
Light cover to heavy. It's not going to be enough to do what I want it to do, I think. So I'll actually go into Boba with this shot.
Okay, he's going Boba.
So it'll be 1 pierce 1.
Okay, you're shooting at Boba?
Yeah.
And you have the range? What's your range?
Boba has independent dodge, doesn't he?
It's range 4.
Or did he get an order? No, he didn't get an order.
All right, so how many?
1. 1 pierce 1.
Maybe he forgot independent.
I think
that
he
happens.
did.
Oh, yeah, he had the dodge token.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, you did. I just those tokens throw me off.
I'm sorry.
So hard. Okay. Okay.
Ethan with the feels bad. He doesn't.
Yeah.
The third-party tokens, he's not recognizing.
Man, he ain't even got to do nothing. All right, which one of them units is fuller?
They're the same.
They're the same? All right, we're going to go after them snazzy purple boys.
All right.
How far back?
Yeah, we want to get in. We're going to get in there. So I'm going to pop my emergency transponder. I'm going to take an aim.
All right.
And then I'm going to take a second aim, and then I'm going to spur him right into there.
So you're taking action aim.
Transponder.
Yeah, I got it.
At the top, I'm popping transponder.
So transponders, double aim melee attack here from the dewback will probably result in 4 or 5 saves at least, if not 6.
Yeah.
All right.
On the side.
On the side?
As far like over there as possible.
Yeah. Because they want to run to the FD cannons next.
Gotcha.
Don't tell me your plan, Kevin.
Like big toy. I have a dachshund. That's what these dewbacks actually make me think of. Little dachshunds.
Gotcha.
I have a dachshund and his name is Ordell.
Yeah.
And he's named after the villain in Jackie Brown. He's named after the villain in Jackie Brown.
Nice.
All right, so I got 2 aims. I'm yomping into your dudes. 3 whites, 3 blacks.
With 2 aims.
2 aims.
It's actually 3 white and 3 red.
Okay, he rolled red. He
rolled
just said
red.
black.
He just said
Okay.
black on accident. Yeah.
First aim. The second aim. Blank. 5.
So 5.
5 into the
Pretty
veterans.
good.
That's a pretty good one, and it is suppressive, so they'll get a single suppression.
Dubak's chomping on veterans. Never a good feel.
Block 1 and take 4.
Oh, it's perfect for the Dubak. It's going to be stuck in melee.
Yep, stuck in melee.
Yep.
Dude, I have this video. I found
So what he can do is finish off the vet and then hop into melee with an FD to deny shooting. That would, that's potential play next turn.
Oh.
One mini being alive is good for the Dubak, probably.
Pride left it.
Yeah.
So Kevin's starting
And
up the
he didn't
casual
save
banter,
these two
feeling a little more
Dachshunds.
comfortable now.
Dox has got a
That he's got a
Dachshund,
bounty
mine got
token.
really depressed.
Once he collects bounty, he starts telling stories.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
noticed, yeah.
And they're full-size dachshunds,
Yeah.
so they are like these. They look like Dubaks, kind of, to be honest.
We're going to aim shoot at IG.
Yes, sir. At IG.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's feeling good about his chances right now. That's why he's telling stories.
Ethan's like, cool story, bro. I have to kill your IG. Can we
Yeah.
go ahead and do this?
We are in turn 3, guys.
All right, so heavy cover takes 2
And 1 to armor.
and 1 to armor, so you're looking at 2 crits.
He needs some blanks here.
Yeah.
Take 2, okay.
Take 2. Okay, IG.
So IG's 2 out of 5 now.
2
on
out of 5.
wounds.
Now, IG won't die if he does take lethal damage this round because it focused on the kill.
That's fine. He just needs him
He just
to
needs
eventually
him to
die.
eventually die,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, where that's clutch is you can't kill him on turn 6. It means nothing.
Yeah.
Or no. Does he lose bounty? Do you score before he dies?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, actually. I had that interaction in one of my games, and I can't remember what happened.
I am going to take an aim.
I think you actually score objectives before he dies. Good point, Nate. Yeah, it all depends. I mean, he has bounty. So if he's escaping with the IG, the VAP doesn't matter anymore. If he feels like IG's in danger, then hopping into the vets and denying the SAB might be the better play.
Delmico just repaired IG for 2 wounds.
Okay, P Swift. I'll take your word on it. That makes the most sense.
Target. Yeah, we're going to shoot that unit.
Whatever. They're in heavy cover.
Yep.
Suppression comes off before scoring, yeah.
Yeah,
One aim.
it was 3 wounds on IG, and then Delmico repaired 2.
Oh, so he's back down to 1.
He's back down to 1 again, yeah.
Delmico coming in clutch.
Absolutely.
got
That's why you
one
take
coming
Delmico
through
with
right
IG-88. That repair 2 is so money on that character.
Oh, I rolled 3 dice.
Good call, Wesley, on the 1 wound round 1. I forgot about that.
Dice you're supposed to reroll with 2 pool. There we go. 2 fall off to heavy.
Yeah, that was okay. I'll dodge one of them.
Do you want me to take that away? Hey, no, you're good.
Yeah,
That's fine. Make
yeah.
it 1. Perfectly fine.
Okay.
I don't want you to feel
Well,
some type of way.
I'll dodge that one.
Dodge the 1. All right. Take a suppression, please.
Yeah.
So more sportsmanship from Kevin. He realized his opponent, the dice fell out of the box, and his opponent wasn't too thrilled with it getting upgraded due to no fault of his own. So good guy Kevin said, you know what? We're good, dude. We won't count it.
Ooh, is that
Typically, when the dice goes out of the box, most people play that as an automatic reroll.
Yeah, I
So,
just re-roll it usually, but that's...
but they didn't discuss it pregame, and that's where
Yeah.
Kevin said, you know what? We won't count it, dude. I don't want to make you feel
Yeah.
bad about it.
Oh.
I always make that a point to say that to my opponent if we're using dice boxes, that if it doesn't stop in the dice box, reroll.
All right, so that'll be heavy cover drop off. It'll be 2 crits.
So
At IG.
2 more crits and IG.
IG not blanking there. Much better for IG that time.
And I gave him the suppression.
Yep.
So Ethan doing what he can to try to eliminate
Even
IG
if he
since
gets-
IG has the bounty.
But to Nate's point, even if he kills IG and the bounty goes away, he still doesn't tap that VAP.
Right.
And that dewback can potentially just hop into melee with the next squad.
Or the dewback is just messing with everybody.
Is going to give these guys.
And his core can still shoot at these vets as well.
Yeah. Just cause a bunch of suppression.
And move into base. It's the end of Becky.
I feel like Leia's going to have to come forward and get offensive to try to kill this IG.
Have to move.
Which isn't ideal, because she'll be exposed.
But we've got to do something about... Not far. They don't have to move far, but they would have to move. All right, well, they're going to move. Oh, this is yours. Move.
If and when Ethan realizes he failed to uncanny luck on 3 different defense rolls, you got to think he would have at least saved 1 extra die there. And Lando might be alive.
Yeah.
Heavy cover.
Heavy cover, armor 1.
And armor.
He's going to be upset with himself if he thinks about that later.
1 crit.
Yes, sir.
So 1 more crit into IG.
Doesn't save
Does
it.
not save.
So back up to 2 wounds on IG, and the repairs are gone.
3rd suppression.
So Kevin is in the driver's seat pretty firmly right now because he has the bounty from Lando. He got 1 dewback into melee, and that might be all it takes here. But IG is under pressure from whatever's left of Ethan's army.
The unit I shot.
Okay. Gold squad?
Yeah. They'll be in heavy.
Yep. It'll be what?
8, critical 2 with an aim.
8 white, critical 2 and an aim.
Aim was received from
Yep.
Becky with the good hair, right?
Pretty good roll.
Holy, the god of the white die. He provides. Sometimes he provides.
Sometimes.
Many crits.
So -1
Yep.
for 4.
4? It's pretty
Wow.
good.
Crits.
4.
That's a stormtrooper squad shooting for 4 into veterans after cover.
We'll block 2.
Oh,
It's that
not
T21 squad.
So it'll be 4 total left.
So 2 vet minis down.
right, so that would be the Comtech and one of the not heavy weapons.
Unless Leia goes and inspires, they're going to have a hard time moving onto the VAP and tapping it in the same turn.
Yeah, Leia would have to inspire them. I'm playing Bright Tree, so I'm used to having like Inspire 5
How
now.
much suppression is on Boba currently?
Boba currently has 5 suppression.
5 suppression on Boba. We really need to work IG-11 some, but we will. Yeah, we'll go. We're going to use the battery. We're going to lob a shot into Boba to put him at 7.
Okay.
It's just going to be just the suppression.
Okay.
Getting some bleed over from a different table here. It's a little loud. Wargamers getting rowdy behind us.
Speaking of these paths to victory, or Kevin's like laying it on him even more, is his core are still running up to potentially tap that VAP in his favor.
Right, exactly. He's
So-
just continuing to threat saturate.
Not only do you have to kill IG, you have to tap yours, and you have to defend it from being retapped. He's in a tough spot.
Heavy cover plus armor.
Yep. It's going to be just the 2 crits.
Yes, sir.
So 2 more to IG. We put IG on 1 wound.
He saves.
No,
Nope,
he saves,
he saves
again. Wow, IG just stone cold with dropping these defense dice.
Okay.
Unfazed.
This guy is dead. All right, so I have 6.
You should have 7. Because you had 5 and I shot you with the suppressive gun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. Okay.
Boba may panic here.
Panic? Do I automatically panic?
No, you roll first.
All right.
That's correct. He would roll before he.
Take off one, so you'll panic.
Panic.
Stay there and go down to my card pile.
So you'll lose that one, and then you'll lose
3 more.
It's 3, so you'll lose a total of 4, so you should be at 3.
But Boba doesn't get to shoot. Boba would have loved to shoot those vets.
All right. I'm at 3. And that's it?
Yep.
All right, back to you, man. I'm all out of axe.
All right. We'll go with these 2 guys. We got to roll. We'll keep it. Are they able to disengage from melee?
Who?
These guys, dewbacks.
Yes.
They can just freely disengage?
Yes.
Okay.
But I can't move into melee with another unit when I disengage.
Oh, no, you can, but you don't have the disengage keyword where you can do it for free.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
I sigh a little bit, David, because people always mix up the keyword disengage with the action withdrawal.
Yeah.
People always mix that up, and it's like, no, you're not disengaging, you're withdrawing.
That's right.
But the dewbacks do have special rules with withdrawing. Creature troopers withdraw slightly differently.
Right. Creature troopers have their own set of special rules with withdraw.
Do back?
Yep.
So 1?
Yep.
Nah, he'll take a wound.
All right.
Dewback gets wounded there from a veteran punch.
Good point, Nate. Old days, Boba was just removed from the table.
Yeah, he
speed
would just,
throwing off the
exactly,
board.
He would just fly off the board after being panicked that hard. But now he just removes 3.
I'm gonna be honest. I like the old days. With suppression, with
the
panicking.
old panic rules were fun, admittedly.
There
I think that the new panic rules make games go faster. Although I kind of don't like the whole panic units don't count for scoring. I kind of don't like that component of the rules changes, but I guess it makes sense. Like if you're panicked, how can you also score an objective? Like,
yeah, I stand by a panicked commander shouldn't be able to use his courage value to help out his army. So let's take it another step.
All right, we'll pierce
take 1.
And take 1, yep. And that should be everything.
So I believe that was into Boba. Was it?
I think so.
Because that was an impervious roll.
Yeah, it was Leia impervious.
Leia into Boba, so Boba's on 1 wound.
Oh no, that was actually IG. IG has impervious.
Oh, they
too.
both have impervious. Okay, good call. So IG's on 2 wounds
2
remaining.
wounds remaining. Yeah.
So you're at.
Leia does have Bombard. He still has that in the deck. Although they're just getting to turn 4, we have, maybe 25 minutes left.
Do that.
Yeah, let's check the timer. We actually have slightly over half an hour, so 32 minutes. So they could get
And
round
you can
6.
no longer use your contingencies, correct?
That is correct.
No, they can get there, but I don't think it's a definitive they will get there. I think it'll be
No, but
close.
I also think the game is heavily slanted in Kevin's favor right now.
Agreed. It may be over.
Yeah, it may technically be over.
If those vets get killed, it's kind of.
If the vets get killed, then yeah.
Now Leia has to tap the thing
Leia
twice.
would have to do the VAP. IG-11 is still there.
True. And I don't think there's any shot IG-11 collects bounty on Imperial Officer.
Yeah, the officer's safe from bounty essentially because she's behind this line of sight
going into
blocker.
turn 4.
How do we want to do this?
It's pretty
like this.
Game is pretty upside down for Ethan, to be honest with you.
Yeah. We'll do that. Demoralize 3 and steady. What round is this? 4. So it goes to me to roll.
You? Shields or surges?
Shields.
So tomorrow we are going to have some giveaways.
We all have priority.
We are going to have giveaways tomorrow, but only tomorrow, not today.
We will have the priority.
We're a little bit short on prizing right now, but I've been accumulating some things over the course of the tournament, so I'll be giving those away tomorrow.
So I like this play here. He could no time for sorrows onto the Mark II, getting a free speed 1 move and bringing it into range to fire support, and thus helping.
The Mark IIs are dead.
There's a third Mark II.
Oh, there's a third Mark II.
There's a third Mark II in the back that's hasn't contributed too much.
Oh, okay.
But he has a free speed 1 move here, and it could enable a fire support into IG to finish him off.
From his card and from his permanent.
Okay.
So in terms of prizes I'm giving away tomorrow, I've got an alt art Din Djarin from the Paplu kit, which is really cool. Or not Paplu, the asset. It's from the asset. And then I've got full art 3PO I'm going to give away as well.
Do we want to reposition with anyone else?
That's an oversized card too.
Yeah, it's a big, it's a tarot. Yeah.
No. I think we are good. We gave them a dodge. We'll reposition them here, and that's it. And
Are you done?
yep,
Okay.
you have priority.
I'm gonna activate IG88.
Hey, Izzy, I missed it. Did he just punch a dewback and they forgot about armor? I was distracted there for a minute.
Yeah, I can't panic.
You can panic.
Oh, I can. Yeah. Me shooting on panic. I got one.
So this is big. So IG panicked.
IG panicked, yeah, because he's.
So IG's probably dead, and that bounty's going to go away.
It's possible.
That being said, there's still a fight for that moisture vap. So Kevin's still in the driver's seat.
So I lost the one, and then I go to that.
Yep. I'm going to go with IG11.
Sure.
He's going to take an aim. And we're going to try
my
to
software
shoot
Chrome
at
is screwing up a little
IG88.
bit. I'll be right back,
We're gonna
guys.
fire support to try to kill him.
Yes, sir.
All right, so the no time, move up the mark, fire support into IG. And it's going to be IG11 hunting IG88.
I'm going to go with his range 3 gun so that he gets Pierce 2.
The top, you still see the top of the box.
So they got to get 2.
The top part's cutting off.
Yep.
Got to get at least 2 through. It's heavy down to light.
A little bit of a green screen issue, but here's the roll.
All right, we're going to use this to reroll. Do that. So 2 fall off. So 2 Pierce 2. So you get
And I
to
have
roll.
impervious,
Yep.
yeah.
You get to roll 4.
2 Pierce 2 into IG. It has
What do I
2
need
wounds
to live?
remaining.
You got to roll 3.
He needs to roll 3 out of 4 blocks.
Shields. Or,
Yep.
Yeah.
You roll
He
3. I'll pierce
does.
2 of them and do 1.
He takes 1. So IG's on 1 wound remaining.
And my second shot, I'll use the range 4 gun. And we'll...
It doesn't look too bad. It's just right there on the border. It'll buff.
We'll toss that again. Boba has a...
All right, so here's the gunslinger shot, probably into Boba, but he has a dodge.
Throw it to the snows.
Okay, he's going to the snows.
There.
He's going to the snows.
That's a great question, Wes. I don't actually know the answer off hand.
So it'll be 1 pierce 1 on the snows.
The snows?
Yeah,
Okay.
the snow troopers, yeah.
And who shot him?
IG-11.
Okay.
I believe the answer is yes, because I think what stops a panicked unit from scoring an objective is the text on the objective card. Whereas bounty is not constrained by an objective card's text. So the RRG, there's one objective where you still score while panicked. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
Is it
payload?
Is it payload?
Yeah.
Because you move the payload, you're not
Right,
scoring
you're
the
not
payload.
scoring the payload,
I could be
exactly.
wrong, but I don't think bounty's affected by it, but I could be wrong. You're not scoring the bounty token, you're claiming that, like, it's something semantics, but if somebody knows for sure, come back to us on that.
Sorry. Can you show me what range?
No, you don't have to use the same gun for gunslinger. I know that because Cassian, sometimes I'll use a sniper and a short range.
Would you like to make time 5 if possible? Okay. 25 minutes. I'm going to try
If secret mission is not affected by panic, then I would imagine bounty is not, because it's kind of the same mechanic as far as claiming a victory point.
Well, I'm not going to be able to get out of your range, but I'll try to get out of your line of sight.
Okay.
Yeah, panicked units count towards moving a payload. They absolutely do.
I didn't rally.
Oh.
So I might just be a 3-pit.
So it's right here.
Okay.
He has to redo his Boba move because he failed to rally.
We'll have to just go
Backwards.
Okay, so the suppression for Ethan has been super effective this game, for what it's worth.
Okay.
Those FDs doubling up suppression.
And the other one.
It's kept him in the game for sure.
The other one, go over to your. That should be good.
All right, thank you, my friend.
Yeah, no problem.
Back to you.
We'll pull this. What do we do? We're going to be throwing some dice of some type. We're going to we'll go with this one. We're going to use the battery, and we're going to go into the snows. Into the snow troopers, which should have one suppression on them, right?
Am I wrong? Have I been cheating Gunslinger for a long time? It's very possible.
Ooh,
That's a
pretty
good
roll. Yeah. So heavy cover 2, and so you're looking at 2. But you'll gain 2 more suppression.
Yeah, I don't think you can. Yeah, I think Chad has it right that Gunslinger has to be a weapon you've already shot with.
Oh, yeah, I challenged chat. I could be wrong. I'm going to find it in the RG. I don't trust Legion Quick Guide.
So 3.
3.
Block 1, take 2. That's them.
Okay.
Dewback chomping down
reposition.
on some
Yep.
veterans.
Guy.
Yeah.
Then reposition move and into the gold squadron there.
I'm going to move into this guy so you can pull him off of there.
Yeah.
Pulls the leader off the evaporator.
Yeah.
With that move, I'm pretty sure Kevin is firmly in the driver's seat here. He is
All right.
doing some stuff that's going to prevent that evaporator from being tapped.
Choice is easier.
He's got a bounty.
Core would have been. Which? They had an order. I don't know what core that's for. This was core. I guess I threw an extra one in the back.
What's happening?
Oh, I pulled a core, but there's not a core on the field.
Okay.
That doesn't
I
have
ate
an
those
order.
guys.
Right, you did just eat those guys.
ate them.
You
I
just
literally
did this.
just ate them.
Yeah, it scarred me, so I tried to delete it from my memory.
It was probably terrifying for those guys to watch.
Yeah. All right, we're
saw
going.
this, TikTok of a seagull getting
Yeah, so
a squirrel that was dead.
I concur in the CRB. It says the same thing. I'm going to take your word, Paladin, that you used to be able to do it, and that must be where I'm confused at. Because some of the Gunslinger and dual attack rules did slightly change in January.
More damage through. We're gonna. There's still so much to. That should be on there. Or no. Yeah, it was on. Let's aim, shoot, because we gotta kill that guy. We gotta kill him. IG-88 again.
All right. Leia.
Yep. Fuck me, I'm out of freaking aims. Just one crit, Pierce 1.
One crit, Pierce 1 and IG. Will he impervious it again? Oh, IG-88 or IG-88 is down.
Big sigh of relief from Ethan. I did jokingly ask asked the players, hey, make sure you use your best language on stream. And Ethan said, I'll try my best.
Yeah.
So in his defense,
he's trying his best. They're both
He's
trying
trying
their
his
best. Yeah. I mean, we can tolerate a couple F-bombs. It's
we're mostly.
I always say my streams are not for children. Just for
That's
the
fair.
record. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's back to you. Call it.
Just
Counselor!
Just because I know some salty language can
IG88
occur.
had collected a bounty. I killed
If somebody
IG88.
dies and they have a bounty on them, what happens
That's
to the
just
bounty?
is that bounty just gone?
Okay.
Yes, they're answering that it's just gone.
Ethan was hoping for some crazy interaction where he's now claimed a bounty back.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, bounty's gone. There's no way to collect that bounty from Lando anymore.
No. Snows.
There's still a bounty on Leia, and Boba could collect it.
That's true. Boba could try to jump in and get it. Leia on full health, though.
I'll get one off.
Get one off, but they don't rally.
So we're at 2.
But you have plenty of core that could chip down on Leia
Right.
for a Boba cleanup.
They get one action.
I think at this point you're more focused on just stopping that evaporator.
Exactly.
So we just got the 20-minute timer. They're finishing up turn 4. Decent chance they'll get through turn 5, but no guarantees.
Okay. 4 liters, so heavy cover.
No aim.
For 2.
2. Take 2. Keep doing that.
So while we're continuing here, just want to say if you're watching this content and you like the stream,
Alrighty.
please visit patreon.com/YavinBase and consider becoming a member of the Patreon. The Patreon directly supports everything we do with streaming. So it buys gear,
We'll go
it helps
with
with
these
travel,
guys.
it helps with meals. It basically does. Basically
And we'll
makes
use
the stream
battery,
possible.
And we'll shoot the. We're gonna shoot the.
So please do
stormtroopers
consider
over there.
becoming a patron if you're enjoying the content.
Heavy cover?
Yep. Just 1 crit.
Takes 1.
Takes
suppression.
1, 2 suppression.
Was that Boba right there?
Let me see.
He just took 1 wound, 2 suppression. I think it was Boba.
Oh, so Boba's on 1 wound now?
I could be wrong. I walked away from the table for a second. So I was checking the board state. What you just saw right here is the officer sabotaging. Make sure I got it right. Sabotaging the evaporator. So Kevin has all 4 points acquired on his side of the board. And on Ethan's side, he has not repaired the evaporator near the center a single time. So not only is he down on, I think he's down on points right now, I would imagine.
Yeah.
He has to repair that 2 more times and either collect bounty or get ahead on points.
Yeah. Which I don't think he's going to be able to do.
I don't think he's going to be able to do
Removing IG was huge.
Well, it kept him in the game.
Yeah.
No, I mean to the people on the mic. I'm very sorry.
It happens. Don't worry about it.
We might have had the players turn down. Kevin apologized
Moving into base?
for the burp if you guys heard it.
Okay. So you shot and you moved into base?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
you may not have heard it. I had to turn down.
And it's back to you.
And they've activated?
Yep.
Rally. Nope. 1 action.
So I know it might sound like hindsight 2020, but you always knew Becky, you always knew the Imperial officer was going to stay way back and play safe. So you really just chose that bounty target for Pierce 2,
Right.
which is great. But if you bounty one of his operatives, you now put him in a position where he has to be careful with them. So hindsight 2020, but if he would have bountied Boba or IG, he'd actually have a better chance of having outs right here.
Yeah, he'd be in a much better position if he had chosen to bounty the bounty hunters he knew that were going to be aggressive. because they just have to be.
Like when in doubt with Bounty, the best unit on your opponent's board just to put him under pressure.
They're going to aim, punch, do back.
So aim punching a do back here.
2.
So 2.
2 after armor, I would imagine.
We'll take
Take 1.
1.
Yeah, 2 after armor.
Yeah, and that should be everybody. Oh, you have one more? Right.
Leia's in the open to us, I think, or I guess because she's touching that, so she's got light cover.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the area.
All right. No aim. Just shooting Leia.
Yep.
So Wesley, given the update, I see David. He's checking it out himself now.
Yeah,
See what,
Josh going 5-0 now
Leia?
with Commander Vader Blizzard.
Yeah, with Ninja, right?
So Josh has advanced to tomorrow
Yeah,
with 5 wins.
With 5 wins,
guaranteed.
he's locked in for tomorrow's top 8 with Commander
that'll
Vader
fall
Blizzard
off.
Force.
Fall off. Well, vigilance that dodge on those vets.
So they're cleaning up turn 4. They have about 13, 14 minutes for turn 5, I think. So
Yeah.
it'll be close.
It's going to be close about if they get turn 6 or not, but
I don't know that,
I'm-
like you said, I don't know that it matters.
yeah, if
too
I'm
much.
reading this game state correctly, I feel like
Ethan's up a creek.
Ethan's up a creek because he hasn't been able to tap the Evaporator yet. He's down on kill points, but I don't know. It could be closer than it looks because he's got 2 heroes left.
True. Do some math. Full vet squad down, 2 Mark IIs down.
Oh, IG-88 plays the self-destruct card.
He blows up.
If he has 3 or more wounds
He can opt to
at
blow
the end
up.
of his activation, he performs that.
Yeah, he said it's more for the order.
He stays around, yeah.
Okay.
He only blows up if he has 3 or more wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise I would not be playing that.
It's a May, isn't it? You don't have to blow him up.
No, it's required if he has 3 or
If
more
he has
wounds.
3, it's required?
It's
Okay,
required, yeah.
Yeah, you want the Pierce. I'm not saying he made the wrong choice. I think in this game, it would have been much better to take the suppression and bounty a target that you knew was going to have to be aggressive. You've seen how effective suppression has been.
Oh, yeah.
Boba has panicked. IG has panicked. IG having an extra suppression, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Suppressive on his weapon wouldn't be a bad deal.
Yeah, it synergizes with the barrage generators.
Who's it dodges that?
Oh, here comes Boba
See,
into
oh,
the
it's, the
Evaporator.
vets.
Oh, man. So Boba's sliding into home plate here.
No, the vigilance.
Going for that Evaporator.
Whipcord the vets. Oh, Leia. Whipcord Leia.
Yeah. So now he's just playing the disruption game. He's like, I'm just going to continue disrupting until you can't tap your Evaporators anymore.
Are you? There is. Okay, go ahead.
So, okay.
And if Boba lives turn 6, he'll be there to hit it with a repair. Or excuse me, a sabotage. I think automatically choosing Commander for Pierce is a bit of a tunnel. I think it's the right call 9 out of 10 times, but I think sometimes it makes sense to take the suppressive, even though suppressive is obviously weaker than Pierce.
I'm going to aim shoot at
Just for the threat of bounty onto a high value operative.
punch to do back. It'll be 2.
So two more into the do-back off the melee. Just takes one.
Do back on 3 wounds out of 6.
Yep.
I have lost games of intercept off of Dubacks not dying. I actually played Austin Miller. I'll tell you guys this story. So I was playing Austin Miller's triple Duback Vader, and we were playing intercept the transmissions. and I was playing like Gar Saxon and Bosk, and he his dewback saved like 7 in a row, and I lost that game by 1 kill point.
Oh, geez.
276 to 275.
Oh, my goodness.
So literally the closest kill point loss you can manage.
And the dewback lived by 1?
The dewback lived on 1 health.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Dewback just meleeed the vets, removing 2 models.
But I felt pretty good being able to take someone as good as Austin Miller to a near loss.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Okay. It's on you?
So Ethan just lost a model somewhere, I think, from the Mark II shot. Probably insignificant. It was on to Boba. I think Boba's on 1. So potentially not insignificant, but again, look at this. I mean,
there we go. Now he's body
Kevin's
blocking
making
the evaporator.
really smart plays here.
Yeah, this is very intelligent.
Leia's going to aim, shoots at Boba.
So Leia's going to try to kill off Boba. Makes a lot of sense.
It's going to be 3.
Ooh, that could do it.
Pierce 1.
3 crits, Pierce 1.
I think he's probably dead. I think he's on 1. I'm pretty sure he's on 1
He's
right now.
probably dead. Yeah.
How many?
3.
3 plus 1
Pierce 1?
impervious.
Yep.
Any blank will kill him.
So I need all of these. Nope.
No.
He's
All
dead.
blanks.
It's
All
all
right,
blanks.
back to you.
Ouch.
No, that's good. That's good though. It's like, you know, if you should have died anyway, better to roll those blanks to the end when they don't matter.
Yeah.
No, but so Boba's down. Now, Boba was one of the minis blocking the VAP, so the VAP is now open.
Right. So IG could slide in there and try to tap it. Yeah.
And Boba's down now. Tie breaks are probably pretty close.
Back to you.
We're going to activate batteries.
I think you guys are missing the dice. I think they've been removing 1 in melee. Some of the dice don't always show on the screen. So when they say 2 into the dewback, I think they're already subtracting 1 of the hits.
Okay, we're shooting the storms on the point. This guy, so
Okay.
no cover.
No.
Boba blocked amazing, though. Boba blocked great throughout the whole game.
Boba had really good blocking, like you say.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
6 into the Stormtroopers. That could be big. Man, these players should really start counting kill points because this could come down to kill points.
For it to come down to kill points, he has to double repair this VAP still.
Yeah.
And he has to keep those storms that he's shooting from sabotaging it.
Right. Because as long as the storms are on that point, it can just cancel out whatever is touching the evaporator.
And there's just probably 5-6 minutes left in the round, so they do got to get through this to get to turn 6. Or left in the turn, I should say.
Oh, yeah, this could come down to time, right?
Yep, and if you're just tuning in, currently Kevin is up 4 victory points to 2 victory points on VAPs. Ethan has to tap his VAP twice. And then kill points are actually, with Boba going down, they're probably pretty close right now. I couldn't tell you who's ahead.
I'm going to shoot Leia again. You're in light cover?
Yep. Okay.
I like shooting Leia and just stacking up suppression, although she's going to have 2 opportunities to roll them off.
All right, that's cool.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to shoot that dude, actually.
Okay.
He'll be in heavy.
Yep.
No, I got 1 aim.
Yep.
Yeah, I suspect Kevin's going to win on the VAPs.
Got
3 crits.
Yeah, that's what we've been thinking now for a while.
If you missed it, Kevin actually claimed bounty. Probably planned on running away, ended up panicking.
These guys.
IG died, lost the bounty.
Did Leia
So there's been
rally, or has she gone?
Some good action.
This is back and
she's
forth.
gone.
Yeah.
Did you rally her?
So it's
No, she can't. Yeah, Kevin is right.
Kevin's absolutely right.
Yeah.
So Kevin was telling him there's a little bit of a discussion about how many suppression Leia should have, and Ethan may have got away with removing a couple mistakenly. But they're moving on. It was an inspired mistake. They're moving on.
We need just 2 suppression on the snows. 2 suppression on the snows.
Sure, they get
One action.
So if he double moves with another one at this last core unit and then coheres next to the VAP, that may lock it up because he has to be able to tap this round.
That's how I missed that.
Potentially.
We got 5 minutes left. We're gonna make the next round. Did you use an aim with her?
I didn't end up using it.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot it, Leia.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what that's doing.
All right. And I've got an aim.
Yep.
As nice as this has been, it's getting a little tense right now,
Yeah,
as you can
feeling
expect.
they're feeling the tension here in the end here.
What? Okay. We're going to go with these guys. We're going to fix this. Move.
Oh man, so was it the case that his back evaporator hadn't been finished?
Well, he just finished it
He
now.
just finished it. Okay.
He just finished it.
Okay,
So
so
that was...
So I was thinking. So now he was actually 4-1 on VAP.
Yeah.
Now he's 4-2.
Now he's 4-2. Now he's moving IG on. Is it IG?
Yeah, it's IG on.
So
to
now
repair
IG.
it
Now
once.
it's 4-3.
Right.
But I believe those storms are also touching that
And
VAP.
they're cleaning up for round 6 now.
The
storms-
vets,
the
the vets
storms
have
are
no
touching.
way of doing it.
Right. So we are cleaning up for turn 6.
What I imagine Kevin might try to do is take the 2 core that are in the open and run them into melee with Leia, and the vets can't even get there. They're out of range.
Right.
Run them into melee with Leia.
Assault versus coordinated bombing.
I don't. So
I think he's just playing it for the priority.
Yeah, for the priority. Leia cannot get to that VAP yet. There's no openings right now. So 4-3. I don't think there's any opening for Leia to touch the VAP currently. So he's going to have to shoot and kill storms before Leia goes. He will not have any fire support enabled. So it'll be, this is a close one.
Yeah.
Ethan's made it closer than what I think we thought it was going to be about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, there was definitely a moment where it was very, very clearly in Kevin's favor because of the bounty. But Ethan was able to kill off IG-88, excuse me.
Yeah, Izzy, you're right. Full disclosure, the players, I don't know if you guys heard him in chat. Kevin called him out on inspiring her own suppression.
Yeah.
There was some discussion on where those suppression went. In the end, Kevin said, you know what? It is what it is. Let's just move on. He's been really easy to work with. But there was a bit of tension there with that discussion.
Probably.
Because she did aim shoot.
Yeah.
Probably need.
I don't think it mattered because she got 3 anyway.
She rolled a full boat.
I think she rolled a full boat, so it didn't ultimately matter, but that's just luck. You know, it could matter in the future or in any different situation. Anyhow, yeah, this is now a pretty tense game.
Right. Rally with Leia.
Okay, let's calm down.
Yep. I'm going to go with Leia. I'm going to rally.
Kevin's just asking Ethan just to slow down and be deliberate with what he's calling.
But some pretty clear winning paths here.
Okay.
One pierce one.
That's just me. Okay.
We're then going.
So Leia doesn't go for the tap. She went for the kill on the storms.
You guys are actually at one suppression in the back.
I don't know if that's their suppression or not. But I think it is.
I'm assuming they're in range of their commander for panic. Although those storms on the VAP, I'm assuming they're within range 3 of the commander, although I'm not sure.
Yes, they should
So
be.
I'm going with now. I should have measured this beforehand. We can't get there.
So assuming those storms are touching the VAP, which I think they are,
We're gonna.
if he goes with them and repairs it, I think the game might just be over.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, sabotages it. I think it might just be over.
We'll get our bombardment off. We only have one legal target, and that's Becky.
Is anybody in range? Somebody's at range 4 or better? Range 4.
Just Becky. Only Becky is. Because it's 4 and to infinite, so it's only I can only shoot Becky.
Okay.
1.
Oh, so missed one. So no pierce. She blocks.
She saves it anyway.
All right. That could be that could be big if he does manage to get tiebreakers. That could be big because the FDs have targets.
Is it suppressive?
1 suppression.
Engaging IG doesn't do too much good because he's already touching the VAP.
Yeah, so keeping the veterans engaged is important.
But it doesn't. Right now, IG is the only one that can tap the VAP to tie the game. So if those storms can tap it back, then it's just over.
Yeah, I think so.
The vets off to the side. I believe they're out of range 1. They're out of a speed 2 move to the VAP. I'm pretty sure.
You going with these guys?
Yeah, and this was based with that.
It doesn't matter. Because I'm going to go here, and I'm going to pull you into base to base with me away from
Well, he was already in base, so if you go in base with him, he'll still be in base with the objective.
Okay.
That's true.
All right.
What Ethan says is true.
What Ethan says is true. Which is what I just had mentioned with the do engaging IG. So maybe I'm failing to see those. To me, you just go with the storms on the VAP and sabotage it.
Leia's done. This guy's not in base to base. It's just him. Right?
Say what? Say that again?
Just IG.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to melee engage these vets to just take them out of the game.
Okay.
Yeah,
So IG is now absolutely the only one that can tap that VAP.
Right.
Without question. Also, that stops Steve. That stops him from trying to pull that play.
Orders.
Gets a core, improvises, gets another core, and he laughs, of course.
So I guess we're going with a core.
That's problems, pulling the core right now.
We're gonna go with these guys.
You're in base. You're not in base to base with the thing.
Correct.
And you haven't been. Just want to make that very clear.
Yeah.
And disengage would be both in action.
That is true. Yep.
All right. So what are they doing?
Are all 3 blasters dead? Mark IIs? Did that third one go down?
Let's see if I can find that third one.
I'm gonna just go with those.
I think it died.
I think it did die.
It died to the core.
It died to the core, yeah.
So Kevin has killed 310 points currently as it
Yeah, we'll go
stands.
with these guys. We're gonna
So
withdraw.
I believe Ethan's
You're
going to
gonna
be up on tie
disengage.
breaks.
Yeah.
Well, if Ethan's up on tiebreakers,
Oh, try to body
we're
block
gonna do some math here
as well.
and see who's up on points.
That's the leader. You can go. Now.
Currently, as it stands, Ethan's up 136 points.
Wow.
So even if he kills the vet squad with the dewback, Ethan's still up on tie breaks.
Wow.
I don't think I missed anything. Kevin has killed Lando, a vet squad, and 3 blasters.
Yeah, that's not a lot of points.
On the flip side, Ethan has killed Boba, IG, and 2 dewbacks.
2 dewbacks. Yeah, that's a lot.
So he has to tap this FAB.
Right. Kevin knows his win condition is making sure that the evaporator is not full at the end of the game. You got to be careful with the extra time here, though.
Yeah, there is a hard dice down.
There is a hard dice coming.
I don't know if they should have 2, but I guess.
All right, here it is. This is big. So he's suppressed.
One action. So I'll just wound it again.
Yeah. Okay. So he sabs.
Yep.
He sabs it. It's
He
over.
sabs it. It's over then.
It's the only unit that can take a wound off of it.
Okay. So that was the question I had. Is
What am I missing?
Ethan saying there is a way?
Again, no one else can move there, and that's the only unit that could score it. Am I wrong? We're in turn 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Still.
Kevin explaining to Ethan that he thinks there's no way for him to
He
win.
thinks the game's over, but they're
And
gonna,
Ethan reluctantly is not agreeing to that.
they should just play to the hard dice.
I was just asking if there was anything I was missing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He wasn't asking him to concede. He was just talking through it.
He
with
was
him.
talking through the win condition. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's just go for some.
But
points.
Kevin believes it's locked up.
Yeah, and I think
We'll
Ethan
throw
might
into
also
Becky.
believe.
Yes, sir.
She's the
Yep. He's going for kill points.
weakest thing on the field.
Again, Ethan
The only way out would be of IG-11.
was able to tap
able to-
and kill the dewback.
Looking at
It's like it's not
4.
possible.
Well, what if he bounties Becky?
4 after heavy cover.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he'd have to
Feel
tap
like
in
she's
bounty.
dead.
He would have to. Well, if he just bounties, it's
He's gonna save 1. She'll be
even
at
kill
1.
points.
Oh, it's even
Yeah,
kill points. You're
like
right. So he can move
yeah.
forward and bounty.
He could try to bounty Becky here.
Suppressive.
Yep.
Oh, and the FDs can help whittle his.
They
Yeah,
should
these
have
can
one
help.
down.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
And she should be at 3 because
And
she
so
already
maybe,
had one.
so maybe Ethan didn't
Right.
want to tell him what he was trying to do.
Yeah, he
I
didn't.
don't
want-
know if she's at 3, but sure, man.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, because Leia shot at her.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
the IG.
I'm gonna go with Becky. She's
good?
gonna remove that.
I'm talking a little quieter now. Does the IG bounty?
Yeah, we need to talk quiet.
Yeah. She's gonna rally.
She has to rally. This is important.
If she's got to run behind the rock,
Get one off.
so she gets an action.
She'll get a single action. Rally. Inspire is not an action.
Yeah.
And then off she goes.
Back here.
So now I think that's going to make it. IG, I don't think can get a range 3
That
attack
should
on her
make
now.
it. That should make it impossible. Yeah.
I don't think. But you're right. Him sidestepping the objective and getting the luckiest hit into
Yeah, he needs to-
into
he-
Imperial Officer.
Going.
Drew, good point. I did not see that possibility. Engaging IG in melee would be important to stop
Yeah.
that.
It's a 4-man squad into a 4-man squad.
Did you aim or anything?
Yeah, aim punch. It's just 4.
4.
Actually, no, I shouldn't have aimed, but it's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes an aim, rules a full boat, regrets the aim.
Okay, I take 1.
Yep.
That Dubik is just taking 1 each melee.
Okay.
So to our best of our knowledge, it's 4-3 currently.
I am 99.9% sure it's 4-3, And no, excuse me, it's 4-2.
4-2.
It's 4-2 in Kevin's favor. Ethan has IG that can tap the VAP to bring it to 4-3.
Right.
So that's not going to be enough. Oh, therefore the bounty wouldn't be enough either.
The bounty would have been enough either. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I miscalculated.
Oh, IG has AI attack aim.
Okay.
I think he has. You're right. He does because it was Leia 1-pip.
He has AI attack aim. Yeah.
My aim.
He does have C's, although I think he already used it.
That was a hit. Just 2.
Just
Any
2?
open to you.
Okay. That was their dodge.
Sure.
Use that. Roll the 1.
1.
Oh, you roll it. Cool. All right. All right, IG up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Becky ran away. I'm gonna judge to see if I can see Becky.
Yeah, they need a judge to make this
Counselor!
call.
I think Leia going into melee with those storms and pulling the unit leader off might have been the play. Kevin's giving me a look on why are we calling a counselor? The game, like, isn't the game over? But
yeah.
To Ethan's point, the kill points do matter for tie breaks, and but even if you can't pull out a win, the kill points do matter.
The kill points matter for the tiebreakers.
Two loss, 2, 4, and 2 players will advance.
Right. So
Ethan could be one of them.
So he needs every point he can get.
Yeah, Zargo. I think that might have been a play right there. That might have been a good play.
That was probably the play.
No. Okay.
So ruling it no line of
They'll
sight.
punch that just so we get one more victory point then. And we'll just shoot some stuff to shoot some stuff.
Yeah, he's. I think he recognizes the situation now.
We'll shoot this squad right. How much is left on dewback?
So this was a great example of being aggressive on sabotage is an effective way to play the game mode.
A lot of people believe that sabotage favors the defender, and in general it does, especially if you have a very heavy gun line. But it's not always the case.
All it takes is one unit getting in there to mess things up.
You have to make it. You have to make it so that red doesn't have a safe place to deploy their evaporator, and then it favors the attacker.
It'll be 1 piece 1.
If either player had force push, that can go for every game mode ever where a force user is not there. Force push is good on every objective, pretty much. It is better on others, on some than others, but it's always good.
Last FD cannon.
Shoot, try to take out those troopers.
All right, just going to try to kill the troops here.
Yeah, just a bunch of tiebreakers.
One trooper that's left.
Okay.
Our main man, Tyler Pridgeon, is stalking the table like he does. So
You got him.
let's see how he did.
And that should be no. What you mean? But yeah, you got it. Good game, man.
They shake on
his
it.
match. Okay.
All right. So
It's very
Kevin,
unexpected killing the IG
That's it?
like that.
That's the
Yeah,
game.
it just took longer than I wanted it to.
Back and forth.
Kevin Connors is your winner.
Bounties collected, bounties lost,
Yeah.
heroes down,
Very good
tiebreakers
game.
in question. That was a really good game. Fun sabotage game.
Yeah, actually,
We
like
gotta
the
see
sabotage,
Dewbacks.
It wasn't boring at all.
We got to see Dewbacks in action. We got to see IG versus IG. IG-88 collected the bounty. IG-11 killed IG-88.
Yeah.
So some good action. So
Get them back.
let's listen to the players.
Let's listen to the players for a little bit. And their
So like I felt fine with that, but I should have hit this one a couple of times instead of taking an aim or something. And or thing is, I had to move and do it, so it'd been a move shot. The next, yeah, it is what it is, though. Damn.
All right, man, that was great.
All right, everybody, we're going to hit the Be Right Back screen. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Appreciate that.
Round 3 of today is going to be starting very soon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more action from the Nova Open Day 2. We're going to get some players on the bubble for you so that we can cover the top 8 tomorrow. We've got a few people locked in for the top 8 right now. Those people are going to be. Let's check the round list. We've got Josh from Maryland locked in for the top 8 tomorrow. Looks like a few people have dropped. We're down to 51 people in the tournament. We've got a few other people locked in as well. I believe Mike Berry is locked in. Nick Bodnar is locked in. Actually, that's not true. They're not locked in because they could go 4-2. So only one player at this time is locked in, and that's Josh. He's 5-0 with Commander Vader Blizzard Force is locked in for the top 8. So still a long way to go here for the, or sorry, not a long way to go, but still some life left in this tournament for the Swiss rounds. It's not a lock for the top 8 by any means for anyone involved in this tournament. So thanks guys for watching. If you like the content, check out patreon.com/YavinBase. And we will see you guys in just a few minutes here for round 6 of Swiss here at the Nova Open in Washington, D.C., right here on Yavin Base, youtube.com/@YavinBase. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes.